Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 20 of Wasteland 3. Where we last left off, we were on the hunt for Nellius Dorsey and his pack of cannibal jerks that, slaughtered all of our friends all the way back in the intro to the game. I've been wanting to catch up with them for a good long time. We're looking for them, haven't quite been able to put our hands on them just yet. And I'm sorry, just remind me that we don't have any upgrades to do. Yeah, I think Azric, we're actually even saving his perk at this point because we just don't have anything that that I feel like really excited about, and I'd rather save the points for a little bit later. That said, oh no, we've heard the music. Hello to Caroluna. Caroluna, I hope that you had a great Tuesday so far. I wonder if we recruited a new ranger, if it would... if that person would start at our current level, or if we'd have to bring them up.
Air Defense Command. This is an attack warning. Repeat, this is an attack warning. A nuclear attack is now underway. Proceed to the nearest civil defense shelter immediately. This is not a drill. Stay tuned to this frequency for additional updates and instructions. This message will repeat.
Yeah, I kind of feel like you're a few decades too late for that one. So, let's just check our mission log. So, here's the one that we're trying to do. Hunt down Nellius Dorsey. Nellius is camped out with his most powerful weapons and best trained fighters in the mountains west of Colorado Springs. We'll have to explore the area to find it. We intercepted a staticky radio call from a Dorsey fighter in the western mountains. We should explore that area more thoroughly. And I thought that's what this was, to be honest, the Cannibal Jamboree, but that is something else. So... I mean, it could be Aspen, I suppose, but usually things that are pre-marked on the map... Also, that's not really west of Colorado Springs, is it? So I think that we're going to continue on further to the west, and we'll see what we can find.
Repeat. We need resupply. Any Dorseys remaining west of Colorado Springs, please.
And hello to Maxine. Caroluna is saying congrats on the vacation. Thank you. Yes. There'll be a little bit of, just getting a little bit of paperwork done near the end of the week, but up until then, a full week off all next week, and I'm really looking forward to it. You find, and the rest of this week as well, you find an old drainage tunnel under a freeway. Okay, I don't really see where the freeway is. There are needles and bottles scattered around, and it smells like piss. We don't really need to recuperate, so let's search the area. Animals have been here recently, they could still be around. Well, let's go find them. We're not going to run away. You find some roots, eating them make you feel funny. Funny, but hopefully also awesome. Now, hold on just one second. Did we come to a final decision? Because we're going to give Mia, Animal Whisperer, right? Which would leave it up to Lucia to take some weird science. If we take weird science with Lucia, yeah, we don't even have a perk point to spend with her. I'm just sort of trying to think ahead. I really want to avoid doubling up until we sort of need to. Well, this looks like a mountain to me. Actually, hold on. We did get another staticky call right there. Nope. No, we know that they're looking for reinforcements, but that's it. Hello to Mia, who is driving but listening. Mia, drive safe. Carolyn is saying maybe it's an X freeway. I suppose. It kind of looked like a series of wooden planks to me. Whoops. Well, okay. I thought that we were all pro... I thought that we were all very well guarded against radiation, but apparently, no, we are not. So, we just took a whole bunch of damage for no damn good reason. Okay, and Drienne is nauseous? Why is Drienne nauseous? Well... Okay, I'm sorry. I hate to be a baby about this, but now, so Drienne has for a while now had this beneficial mutation where they get a plus 5% critical chance. But now I'll have to get rid of nausea, and that would also get rid of the beneficial mutation because you have to take no glow. I'm gonna be a big baby and reload that because that sucked. Quick load. Basically, I do not know if Drienne just got nauseous from all of the radiation, and if so, I would rather just not have that happen, right? Oh, that is not remotely right. Okay, so let's do a load game of the autosave from today. Sure. Load. If there's some sort of special event or something... Okay, now, was Drienne... Yeah, see, Drienne didn't have that permanent debuff on there, and I don't see any reason to lose our awesome plus 5% critical damage for literally having driven down the wrong road. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. You know what might have done it? I apologize. It might have been eating those roots. And if that was it, that didn't even occur to me. I would have kept that. Because that was a decision that I made. I thought it was just driving down the wrong road. Sorry. Yeah, I don't think that we need anything from here.
See you, Rangers. Hoping to get to Colorado Springs any day now. A little trading with you would help. What do you say? Oh, thank you. It ain't much.
I don't really think that we're gonna get anything here, but let's just take a look. Maybe we can sell some stuff. Definitely sell this brawling weapon. No point in keeping that. The shrink ray we'll hold on to just because it's worth 31 bucks. You know, it's not that much money right now. This level 10 heavy machine gun we're never going to use since we have a level 15 right next to it, even though somehow the level 10 one does like way more damage. That's a weird thing. And it takes fewer action points to fire. Why is this... In what way is this lesser gun? It does more damage, kind of by a significant amount. It has a slightly lower range. That's weird. I'm actually going to hold on to that then. We do have Azric's like Red Rider airsoft BB gun. Then we've got this level 10 sniper rifle. We don't need this for anything, right? I mean, Azric's got better than this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let's axe this. Now, this level 17 sniper rifle, that is an altogether different story. We're definitely holding on to that. Level 1 semi-automatic pistol, no thanks. Level 5 semi-auto. Let's get rid of that. Now, once we get up to, like, this army revolver, I'm actually not sure if that's better than what Lucia has. Okay. Yeah, no, she's got a level 15 auto revolver, so let's just sell this one. And then this level 13 one doesn't seem like any great shakes either. Followed by an auto shotgun. Let's take a quick look to compare it out against Drienne's. Nope, Punk Buster's not very good. We'll sell that. And lead sprayer. So once we get into like the submachine guns, I'm less convinced. This is Marshall Kwan's actual original one, and just for sentimental reasons, I don't want to sell it. I don't think we'll ever use it again, but I like having it. It's weird. And yeah, this waist rifle, he's already got one that's better than that, so we will just go ahead and sell that. Anything we want to sell for these pants? Let's check like what Lucia's wearing. Yeah, actually, these would be better for Lucia. Okay, so we're not going to worry too much about that. We've already got a tank helmet, and we can get $77 for this, which seems like a pretty good price. I mean, the only person who might use it is blah blah blah. But no, his commando helmet is better than this, so we're going to axe that. The Cyber Fist, have we officially figured out how to get cyborg tech? I remember having a theory about this. Hello to MB. And hello to Mr. Hiseo. Hiseo, I hope you're having a good Tuesday. It's great to have you here. I'm also very curious if there's anything on the Steam summer sale that you're picking up. I don't know that we've had a chance to sort of check in with you, or you... I know that you've been having a good time with Watch Dogs 2. Got a chance to watch a bunch of that yesterday. That game, that is still, to this day, like, it's not only like a better game, but between you and me, I think it looks better than Watch Dogs Legion. I gotta jump into Watch Dogs Legion and give that another try, because I know they like patched in some additional difficulty options that'll make it feel a little bit more dystopian, which is what they were reaching for. I so wanted to like that game. I really wanted to love Legion, and I just didn't. We're definitely holding on to this, as we are the Aviators. This hog mask, though, we're not going to do anything with this, right? We're never going to put on this mask to get a plus 15% damage versus animals, and I wouldn't deface any of our party members by making them put that on. So, for the $12, yeah, I'm just going to sell this. Now we get the bad ending to the game, I suppose. No, the skull cap armor, helmet rather, I forgot about this. Yeah, the exoskeleton legs, I would love to give this to Mia. Oh god, it'd be so cool. It'd be so cool to give this to Mia. Hold on a second. The only trouble is that I feel like we've got to not waste, but we've got to expend 3 points to get her into it. It's almost double the armor and the melee damage bonus. Oh, man. Okay, we're not going to do anything with it for right now, so we're good. And this is not better for Lucia, and it's not better for Marshal Quan. So let's sell this tactical armor. Then we got commando armor. Now, I bet that this is better. Yeah, so this is better for Lucia. Plus, it comes with a healing bonus. So we're going to get that for her. And then we've got this, which is composite armor. This requires some strength to it. Is that better for blah, blah, blah? No. Because we've actually upgraded his current set. And then for this... No, Mia's got tank armor. I'm going to hold on to this just in case we ever decide to dump 7 strength into somebody. I can't imagine when we would do that, but I just don't need the $169 right now. Now, before we go, is there anything I want to buy? 215, 86. That's plenty of flamethrower ammo, I think. Plenty of that. Now, this sniper rifle ammo, we're down a little bit. Yeah, let's buy some of this. I mean, as long as we happen to be here, they like us, we get a pretty good price on it. I'm gonna buy another 30 bullets for Azric. That's a lot. That's a lot of dead guys, is what I'm saying. Also, shotgun shells. Yeah, let's buy like at least 20 of these. Drienne actually doesn't fire their shotgun that often, but I would very much like to make sure that something happens when they pull the trigger. Okay, let's throw down a quick save. Yeah, so here's the difference. Accidentally driving down a road and winding up with some weird debuff that's going to cost you, like, in the long term, that's a bummer. But choosing to eat plants, that... If that's what caused it, then I would have held on to the debuff.
Fighters in the mountains. Rendezvous at Snowed Inn Resort. Repeat.
Ahead of you on the side of the road, you see what first looks like an outhouse. As you get closer, you see it's a lovingly made wooden shrine, open at the front, but covered with a pitched roof. You get out to examine it, and see that, placed on the altar within, is a broken toaster, with an inscription above it that reads, "The warmth that transforms." Well, here's the thing. If I don't do something, I think we permanently lose it, and obviously nobody has toaster repair. So here's the thing. This meant something to somebody. I don't feel like I feel good about smashing it. Who knows? Maybe somebody in the party wants to pray to the toaster. Pray to the toaster. You feel all warm inside. Okay, well, that's great. We're not smashing it. Did we get a buff or debuff to that? No. Okay, well, everybody feels warm then. That's fine. Now, Nellius Dorsey just called up and said, everybody meet here. Oh, there it is. It is undiscovered. Well, but wait a second. I can't go down this road. It's all irradiated. What? So, wait a second. This asshole just gets to hang out in a space that I can't get him because I don't... Like, there exists no better radiation plating? Okay, hold on, hold on. I'm gonna save it. Let's take a look up here at the top, and we're gonna see if and when it starts to get dangerous, and then we'll turn around. Like, I just want to get over here. Do you think we can, like...
Days are numbered, Desert Rangers. The Red Scorpion militia wiped you out. Danforth, that's the beginning. You got nothing left. Your fucking citadel. But we're still here. And we haven't forgotten what you've done. You can't hold out forever. Won't be long. On your knees. Then you're gonna fucking pay for it. Tick-tock, tick-tock.
So MB is saying something very kind. You remind me of my philosophy teacher from high school, one of my favorite teachers ever. I very much appreciate that. I'm not sure which part of the, like, which shotgun should I sell? That was an interesting philosophy class. But no, I really appreciate it. Also, because this is, I like this. Haseo was saying, oh, sorry, that doesn't actually pause it. Right. Haseo is saying, I've been looking, I don't know, but so far Legion is okay, but graphically I love it's more real. I say, don't get me wrong, I love Watch Dogs 2 graphically as well. It's more pleasing on the eyes, but I will say give Watch Dogs Legion a try again. It may change your mind. I intend to. Like, Haseo, maybe that's something that we'll check out together over vacation, do an audition stream. Specifically what I'm talking about is that Watch Dogs Legion has what I consider to be a fundamental, or when I played it, a fundamental design flaw that undercuts all of the challenge in the game, but that was back when I first played it. And since then, they released a number of very significant updates, including one that was explicitly to make the game, like, harder and more challenging, but not in, like, a jerkwad way. Like, not like, oh, fine, we're just gonna double everybody's hit points. Like, my understanding is that they overhauled the stealth systems, they added more, like, checkpoints into the game. Like, they did a bunch of stuff that legitimately sounds really interesting. And I've wanted to check it out ever since then, so maybe we'll take some time over the next week to do it. And hello to Grumpy. Grumpy, I hope that you and Moo are having a great Tuesday. Now, I'm so sorry, Grumpy. You guys have probably answered this, but when is it that you go? When are you headed over to Europe? Because it's going to be such a bummer when you're not here. So I very, very, very much want to get here. Even if it's going to be irradiated, let's see if we can get there as quickly as we can. Okay, no, see, we didn't get irradiated at all that time. Before the bombs fell, this was a popular vacation retreat. Now it's home to only wild animals. Or is it? It is, very shortly, it will be home to a number of wild animals and also just an abundance of corpses. Okay, let's F5 it. Now, to catch everybody up who doesn't necessarily remember from all the way back in episode 1, which I think at this point was at least a couple months ago, the game starts off with Mia and Azric getting ambushed on their way to Colorado with all of their ranger friends, and it was the Dorseys that did it. And now, at long last, we've tracked down Nellius Dorsey, who was... I don't know that Nellius Dorsey was related to the attack on the Rangers, but I do know that he was related to the attack on Colorado Springs, where a lot of innocent people... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Jesus. Okay, hold on. Let's... Ezra, can you go take a look around the corner for me? That's not the sound that rabbits make, though, because rabbits don't make much sound. Okay, hold on. What is that sound? All right, well, let's cut that. Oh, look, hold on. It's a growler cub, and it doesn't seem to be hostile. Also, there's a diggable here, and I'm concerned that if we don't go get it, we're never going to be able to get it. Or, sorry, no, that's not true. I'm going to forget that it's there, is what I meant. Also, guys, this non-violent growler cub, I bet that if we had animal handling, animal whisperer, then we'd be able to make friends with him. And I'm bummed out that we don't have that ability. Oh, a snowball. That's not a diggable. That's just snow. You don't have to dig for that. It's just right there. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, we're not going to bother the growler cub. It's just every once in a while you get some, like, description text on what the growler cub is doing or how it's looking. Carolyn is saying, do they make sound? I'm no expert, but I've never heard them make a sound like that. So, I think that sound is probably the growler cub. As far as rabbits, I believe I've heard that rabbits don't have vocal cords, but then again, I also believe that I've heard that a rabbit sufficiently distressed will make sound. So I honestly don't know what's true. Okay. Azaric, go ahead and pick this lock. Oh, yeah. They never see us coming. Okay. Azaric. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Azaric got the first kill of the combat. Mia ran over and gave that guy a good hit. And I think she's going to follow up with another one. What do you say? Yeah, this guy's not bleeding or anything yet. However, we can fix that with a little thing that I like to call bleeding strike. Okay, this dude's bleeding and poisoned. So, if we take a swing on him, he, we'll kill him and it'll basically be free. However, well, no, then again, why would I not want to do this? Let's get our free critical hit. Because it's... No, hold on. That takes more AP, and this is free, so... Got it? Now, Mia, run around the corner and give this guy a stunning strike. That was indeed a very stunning strike. Okay. Wow. Wait, Azaric gets to go again? Wow, Azaric... Look at what's left of the guy that Azaric just shot. Azaric took off his entire arm. Or is it both arms? Hold on a second. Azaric took off both of this man's arms with a single sniper shot. He bled out instantly, and now he just gets to do it again. So, yeah. Alright, so... Well, this guy's got double the hit points of anybody else, so I vote that we do our business on this man. No, you can shoot him. That's fine. All right. Marshal Kwan. Yes. Yeah, we're going to move up here to grab some cover. Or do we want to do that? Yeah, because he doesn't have a shot from here. So Marshal Kwan, come on up here. I want to save enough points to do one ambush shot, so that's going to be 4. Let's see if we can blind this guy. Nope. Yeah. Okay, so then let's do an ambush shot. Come on. He's got a lot of armor is the trouble. Hello to Donk. Donk, I hope you're also having a nice Tuesday. Okay. Yep, that guy got melted. So, Mia, there's nothing wrong with this guy yet. Can you make something be wrong with him? This would be a great opportunity to throw down a mechanical turret, except I don't think that there's going to be enough guys left in at the end of this turn to give it a chance to do anything. So, yeah, Mia, go ahead and wall up this guy a couple times. 1 attack. 2 attacks, it'll make a 3rd attack. And probably just more, right? I mean, yeah. Oh, there we go. Lucky strike. And wow, that was a very lucky strike. Okay. Yeah, Mia, come on up here. That'll give him cover against this guy, and if this guy wants to shoot at her, Mia can handle it. She's got 22 armor. You know what I forgot to do, though? I forgot to give Lucia her better armor. We scoped out that we have something better and then didn't make use of it. Haseo says, but maybe it's just me. I always wait a few years to play a game that's coming out day 1, but there's always updates. They need to do more. I don't know, maybe it's just me. No, Haseo, I feel very much the same way. It is increasingly uncommon that I will play the hot new release right when it comes out for exactly that reason. Sometimes a game just gets a few patches to fix up obvious bugs or progression issues. Sometimes a game will get a massive overhaul, which is what Legion got. And I didn't play Legion right when it came out. I did play it, oh gosh, 6 months later or so, when I thought that a lot of the patches had come out, and found it, as I said, rather wanting. So knowing that they went back and added more after that is why I'd want to revisit it. But what you're saying there, same deal for Valhalla, which is the other major game that we're playing. I specifically waited on Valhalla for more than a year to get started on that, because I wanted them to have time to layer in their additional content, and the stuff that they've already added made that absolutely worth it. Thank you, Azuric. Hold on. There's nothing left. Oh no, wait, there is a body. I'm sorry. He took the head completely off that time. I actually thought that he had just popped the torso altogether, but nope. Okay, yeah, like I said, there's not a lot of enemies left. Let's bring Drienne up. Yeah. Just about there. Yeah. Oh, hold on. So we do actually get a substantially better to hit if we move Drienne all the way up here. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't think we have enough APs to do no more Shredder shot, but that's okay. And that was a lucky shot, so we get to do it twice. Let's have Blobbity Blah go last, because again, he fires so many bullets. Yeah, let's go for a blinding shot. Nope. There we go. And we actually get to do one more of those. Okay, now that he's blinded, I feel as good as I'm ever going to feel about bringing Lucia up here. We're going to attempt to fill up her bar. Oh, no, we're not, because I screwed that up, as I tend to do. Just a regular shot at the old dome, then. That was a very good shot. And yeah, it's not worth taking damage to save 9 bullets.
Funny, but you're laughing.
And Caroluna, by the way, was also saying, bunnies do make sounds. I'm no expert, but I've never heard them make a sound like that. I have always thought that a rabbit would make a cool pet, provided that you could... Ooh, hold on. A self-help book for introverts about being more social, written by a concerned mother. Talk to strangers so you don't marry your cousin. That's gotta be a crafting material. I know it says junk, but the way that this game does stuff, that's gonna be a crafting material. Also, increases melee combat by 1. Yay. I think Mia's melee combat is maxed out, so that's not actually all that valuable. Now, but that said, we could refund a full 6 points from Mia if we retrained her in that. But then again, I think that we used like a mechanics book, didn't we? Or am I still saving the mechanics book? Yeah, I don't think we're going to retrain Mia. I feel like that would be a real waste. Hello! A level 21 SOCOM assault rifle. Let's see how Marshall Kwan feels about that, because that seems really good. Ricardinho, thank you so much for the resubscription. Reading through real quick. Donk is saying, one of my former students helped make this game. He did the visual effects and tech art. Donk, I know that games like this are made by very large teams of a lot of people. However, when we finish a game, I like to let the credits run because I want everybody that worked on it to at least get get a little bit of the attention that they deserve. If you, at any point, have a reconnection with that person, please let them know that I love the visual effects and the tech art in this game. You can hear how gleeful I am when Azric knocks a head off, or the way that the blood splatters. Like, it's not there now, but when we killed this guy, the blood, like, splattered onto the table and stuff. I assume that it sort of fades as a decal, but this game looks awesome, and to anyone that had a hand in that, I would want to say thank you, because I think that this game looks great. So please do let that person know. But Ricardinho, thank you so much for the resubscription. Oh my gosh. Carol Luna is saying that he heard a rabbit vocalize in his younger years. He'd recognize that sound anywhere. Yikes. I feel that just like there's a tremendous amount of attention on the director of a movie, but not necessarily on the lead cinematographer or the lead editor and other people that are very, very important to the success of a film, there can be a lot of attention on the lead game director and the lead designer and stuff, and less attention on things like who cast the voice actors and was in charge of those sessions, or who worked on environmental design, level design, the atmospherics, like the snow blowing around outside. And although no one of those things is usually going to make or break the experience, they all contribute or potentially detract from the experience. And I would love to be able to let people know. I notice, a lot of people notice, and it's a very cool contribution that you've made. Okay, I didn't know that that's what we came here to do, but one of the security shutters is now open. Also, so here and there, as we've been going on in life, Dong says, hell, I'm in the industry and I barely pay attention. There is something to be said for when everything is firing exactly right, the player shouldn't necessarily, like not naturally, be thinking about the snow blowing or the way that the sound reverberates in an open space versus like a cavernous hall or something like that. That all of those things should just sort of be such a natural part of the experience that the player's never drawn out to think of the technical side of things. But speaking of someone who is absolutely not a developer, not a programmer in any way, it's hard not to think about the technical aspects, because everything in a video game is crafted, everything is designed, and it needs to be established and planned and executed in advance, or else, sorry, I always forget that that's not a map, or else it doesn't happen. Like, if you're making a movie or a television show and somebody sees a cool chair by the curb and they bring it in that day, and suddenly Chandler Bing has a cool new chair in the corner to decorate the apartment, that's something that just sort of happens. As a game developer, somebody has to build the chair. They have to texture the chair. If somebody interacts with a chair, it's got to have some sort of physics to it, some sort of collision detection. It's got to be able to burn or slide or tip over. And all of those things need to be designed. So it's just... It's a fascinating industry. Okay. I can't think of a better place for Azric to be than right where he is. And honestly, I can't see a way to get very much closer than where we are, so every single one of these guys is going to be bad for Mia because they're all going to reflect damage. This person looks like they've got... Oh, also a melee weapon is my best guess, so let's wait until they're a few paces away from the cover, and then we'll shoot them when they're, like, right here. Okay, just in case that didn't kill him. So, Donkey's saying for a guy who doesn't know anything about this, you have a pretty good vocabulary about it. It is exclusively from listening to people who do know what they're talking about, so all credit goes to them. Okay. So, yeah, we actually don't want Mia to do too much melee attacking, but Mia can still set up ambush shots to prevent these guys from getting too close. I'm also going to assume that they have poison spines because nearly all of them do. So there's not even all that many of them. Blah, blah, blah. Shoot the hell out of this guy. Good. Not enough AP. No. All right, just go ahead and... Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Do an ambush strike. So if any of them come near, blah, blah, blah will at least catch them on fire. I would like at least one of these guys dead if possible. Is this guy... Yeah, I'm going to say that this guy's worth trying to blind because I'm not sure that he's going to be dead by the end of this turn. Shoot this guy in the leg so that he can't move as well. And just... Nope, that's the end of our turn. Okay, so we're gonna save... No, you know what? Everybody should defend, because we're gonna have those poison quills coming in, and it's really gonna suck. Okay. Yeah, Ricardinho, I hope that... Oh, Ricardinho, I saw that, like, thank you care package that you got from Safe in Our World. That's awesome. Like, that is just such a neat thing. Congratulations. I hope that you share that with your professor as well. Okay, so we're going to do a trick shot. We can get a little bit of an accuracy bonus. Yeah, by kneeling down. Now we'll do that trick shot. Awesome, and now we get a free shot with it. And let's go ahead and shoot him in the head. Okay, here's what we're gonna do with Drienne. Drienne, try to kill this guy if you can. One more. Okay, I was really hoping to save one ambush shot. We don't get that. So, Drienne, do a defend. And now, Mia. Here's what we're going to do with Mia. I don't know how close this guy needs to get to shoot off a poison quill, but let's set Mia right here. And then she's going to do an ambush strike. So hopefully it will either attack her. Oh, balls! I didn't know that guy was there. Okay, I'm actually really happy that they all went for Mia, because she can take it. Okay, somebody's bleeding. I think it's Lucia. Ricardinho is saying that he has shared it in his school. If anybody hasn't seen this, please check out Ricardinho's Twitter feed. Ricardinho, I think it's just Ricardinho JV. I think that's correct. But go ahead and put it into chat if you'd like. Check it out. He got a care package, like a physical, personalized thank you card from Safe in Our World for the several charity marathons that he did, culminating with a 24-hour charity marathon that he and Leander did. And also, that's a good question. Did Leander also get one? Because I hope that he understands that he was a major part of this as well. Yeah. Let's do Lucia first, because we kind of know how this goes. We'll have her... Trick shot. Yeah, so watch this. It's 58% now. Let's take a knee. And I just want to see if it's how much different it is. Yeah, it went up by like 10%. So let's take this shot. Awesome. And now this. And we're going to... Yeah, go ahead and shoot this guy. Right in the head. Yeah, so that did, something in there did, like, negative weapon damage, so he's not going to do as much damage coming up. Azaric, we've got a counter sniper. I don't like him. And you don't actually have a very good shot against him. We could mark the target, but then you won't be able to do anything for this turn. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Just take a regular shot against this guy. Nice. Okay, yeah, Drienne, I want a shotgun blast against both these dudes. And yes, I do see that Drienne's, like, special is charged up, but... It's more... That one's better against, like, a wider variety of targets, like a wider arc. Alright, and we'll just have you kneel down, try to get a little bit of a defensive strike there. Okay, Ricardino's actually put a link directly to the tweet. Thank you. Yeah, you guys, check it out. It's like at least on the thing, it like addresses Ricardino by name. It's very cool. Okay, so I haven't made the best choices here because blah 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 is actually locked behind everybody else. Oh, but so we can shoot, but it's only a 7% chance because this guy has both height and cover. So in that case, what we really want is suppressing fire. And apparently we're close enough. So even whether or not this hits, it's gonna like drive down his aim. And you know what? Let's do it to the Blood Beast as well. Good. Now, okay, we want to get Marshal Quan out of the way. Yes, okay. So if Marshal Quan moves here, I don't think this guy can actually see him. They're like most video game characters, he's not super good at looking down. And let's do a puncturing shot. We'll hit both of them. Now we'll do... This guy's really messed up right now, so let's shoot the guy that's not as messed up, who doesn't have, like, the broken weapon symbol. Oh, I'm sorry, that's... Wow, that was incredibly stupid. I moved Marshal Quan over here, and then rather than taking his free attack, I just did a puncturing attack and wasted it. So, whoops. Okay, and because I always forget, what is it that Mia gets the guaranteed... Attacks with blunt weapons, stunned, blind, shocked, bleeding, and poison. So not this, like, damaged stuff. All right, so we'll just do regular blade attacks then. What the hell was that? What was that flurry of blows? That's not a thing that Mia can do. Why did she do that? I'm sorry, why did she suddenly get that ability? Not that I'm complaining, but she's never done that before. Right, that's her normal swing. What is with the tappity tap, the triple tap that she's doing? That's very cool and kind of disconcerting because she's never done it. Yeah. So blah blah blah. We need to get blah 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 up close and personal with this guy. So we're gonna have him just get in here. Okay, and Mia, you can just defend. Sorry, I just read what Ricardino said. Hold on.
Jesus Christ, it's like being downwind from an open grave!
Okay, so Ricardinho said that Leander didn't get a separate letter, but he did give him the pin. And Ricardinho, because for all I know, we're not going to see Leander again until you guys decide to do something again. I hope you will let him know that he will be very well remembered. It was an awesome event, but it was an awesome event because it was a co-op team up between the two of you, and it was so neat. So I just want you to let him know that we're all really proud of you and him for the work that you guys put into it, and it would be awesome if you guys did at some point continue doing co-op streams together. Whether or not he does it on his own channel or he just joins you and you guys do things like Fortnite or, you know, any other co-op games would be just super neat to see. That's all. Okay, Thundering Strike. There's only one dude here, and I'd rather save that for when we've got multiple dudes. So, yeah, hold on a second. Where is Drienne? Drienne, I need you to do a heal on Mia, because she's bleeding a lot. The healing is going to completely counteract the bleeding, so I really don't feel that we have to worry about the... like, using a suture kit right now. Okay, blah-bitty-blah wants to get up here. Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's have blah-bitty-blah come up here around the corner, and then he's just going to set up an ambush strike right where he is, just in case, like, he sees the opportunity. Now, for Marshall Quan is not going to play it safe. He's going to run up here, and he gets a free attack, so he's going to do that, unlike what I did last time. Really good hit. Now, do we want to just try to do another strike? I think let's do a strike, but we're also going to try to blind him at the same time. Okay, no blinding. We didn't get that part. Lucia's also bleeding for some reason. I kind of forget why. Now, Lucia, we might do the strike for. No, hold on. Let's switch to her better, more accurate pistol. Awesome. Do I want to use this against that guy? Kind of not really. And then I'll tell you what, I don't like Lucia's position because she is now the easiest target for that guy. So let's just get her out of there. We're gonna draw her back to the extent that we can. I don't know if it's helpful. And yeah, Azric just doesn't have a great shot on this guy. So I'll tell you what, we are now gonna mark him.
Target acquired.
We're gonna have Azric kneel down. And then we'll just have him defend with his last 3 points, because he's the second most likely target for that guy. And yeah, Mia, just do your regular... All right. Yeah, there's no way for Mia to get all the way up there, but we can have Mia travel this far. And then we'll have her bank those last 2 points. So if this guy is still standing next turn, he is really going to get it. Well, that shows me for sending Marshall Quan up there by himself.
Thank you kindly.
Oh, there goes Provost. Okay, so Marshall Quan isn't feeling really well. Melee damage bonus and range damage bonus -15. I think we're gonna need to handle that, and I take it back. I think that we are gonna need to use not an injury kit. Hold on a second. Let's get out a suture kit. Hold on. Mia is... Nope, Mia stopped bleeding. Okay, fair enough. I wasn't sure how many turns there was left on that. Ricardinho says, we will see him in the future from time to time. I showed him that one message you sent, I think in Mia's chat to him as a screenshot, where you said that you enjoyed the charity stream and would like to see more of the two of us. He was really happy to see that. Yeah, I'm glad. I want people to know when they did, like, cool work. All right. Oh, Marquak, thank you so much for the cheer. Mia says that she's home. Prepare for an earful once I get into the house. Uh-oh. What happened? Unless it was about Mia doing that triple tap attack, in which case I would love an earful, because I want to know how that happened. Okay, the Kodiak is back there. Hey, look at this. We got another creepy doll. It's Zen Zoe. It takes patience to fight with skill. There's time to kill and a time to kill. Grants a bonus to all squad members. Hit chance plus 2%. Well, that's just great. We're going to save that. And yeah, I think that Drienne's going to have to use the injury kit on Marshal Quan. Because we've got a lot of fighting left to do. Well, hold on, just a second. Let's just see is... No, we're still going to have to use the injury kit. I was going to look to see if he's close to leveling up, and he kind of is. He's like 300 experience points away, it looks like. But we still have to use the injury kit. Because, that might heal his hit points, but it's not going to make him better. Okay. I think we might have just gotten that for free. And in other news, Drienne, do go ahead and heal him, because with 1 hit point, he's not gonna be very long for this world. All right, and they'll be fine. But yeah, Marquak, I hope that you're having a great Tuesday so far. Thank you again for looking up that voice actor in Valhalla yesterday. No spoilers here, but we encountered a minor NPC yesterday who was very, very funny to me, and I think it was Marquak and Jab helped solve the mystery of who the voice actor was, and it turns out that he's a professional baseball player, a fact that I was unsurprised to learn, and I legitimately really enjoyed the cameo, but... Yeah, I was just happy to have that solved live on stream, because in the moment it was very distracting. Look at all these dollars. Toaster repair. I still, for all of the toasters that we found in the world, and it was like, Debauchery or Maxine or somebody had said that, like, the toaster repairs, like, they really are worth fixing and getting whatever's in them. Even then, it's like 1 toaster per area, and when you consider... In certain maps, having a high mechanic skill has, like, shut down multiple turrets. It's repaired generators that allowed us to, like, do special things and get extra experience points for them. Bypass fights or make them much, much easier. Sneaky shit and explosives, we get benefit out of those multiple times per map. We've never come across, like, the room of broken toasters, where it's like, oh man, if only I'd had the ability to repair all these toasters. So even for as many toasters as we've seen in the world, it is a little hard. Like right here, watch this. Oh, wait, Mia can't... Hold on. Okay, hold on. I don't think that we can get up to level 9 mechanics. Okay, everybody please go inside. All right, we're going to hide in here. Give me a moment here, because I wanted to look at Mia's skills. So she would need level 9 mechanics, and I do not have 4 points. I think we've already read the book that would let us do it, but let's look. Usable items. I think it is. No. Miscellaneous. Alright. Sniper rifles. Armor modding. Automatic weapons. Hard-ass. Barter. Melee combat. Brawling. First aid. And animal whisper. And we're not doing first aid on Drienne. Is that correct? Oh, but they leveled up. So we can actually do it right now. So, yes, let's take that point for Drienne. And now, before I forget, because it's happened before, let's go back to inventory, and we're going to use this skill book on Drienne right now, because now we get absolute maximum bonus out of it. As long as they wear the stethoscope. If they ever take that off, then we lose it. But other than that, that's perfect. That's exactly where I'd want them to be. Does Drienne get a perk? Under what planet does that not count as level 10, though? I mean, I'm not super upset about that. Like, that doesn't seem like the greatest perk, but I should have access to that as long as I keep the stethoscope on. Okay, Grumpy has let know when the family will be gone, but would prefer that they not be announced in public chat. All I can say, Grumpy, is that, like I said the other day, we're really going to miss you and Moo, and we'll be looking forward to when you guys all get back, but I definitely hope that you have a fantastic holiday. Mia says, dude, you expressed your awe over the things I can do, and you're surprised I can't fucking stab people of all things? Wait, all your awe over the things I can't do. Wait. I'm can. I am. I'm not sure that I'm putting the sentence together properly, but no, Mia, your character picked up this like super flurry attack where she's like attacking with like both sides of her dental pick, and like it's a brand new combat animation that's never happened before, and I don't know what's causing it, but it's awesome. Sorry, I also need a drink. So of this set, emergency response is actually a pretty cool ability because you don't necessarily need to use that increased combat speed to save the downed ally. And let's face it, Lucia goes down 2 out of every 3 combats. However, physical therapy, reviving allies has a chance of buffing them plus 6% per first aid level. Well, we don't usually get guys back up in the middle of combat, but this might change that. So I'm going to pick that perk. I think it sounds pretty cool. And now, would we prefer luck or awareness? Let's go with awareness because I really like the bonus hit chance. It's only 1%, but it counts. The perception is kind of immaterial because Azric has that covered, but the range damage bonus is another nice benefit from that. Did anybody else level up? Because I really wasn't paying attention to that. Oh, Blobbity did. Okay, yeah, we were starting to rank up luck for Blobbity because he was one of the characters that we actually respect. So we're going to grab that. And then for skills, yeah, I think we're just gonna save his points for now. Yeah, let's just save those points, and we may save his perk also. We might have already been saving this so that we can get like blast radius or oh, no. The armor modding. This is what we wanted the whole time. So with this upgrade, everybody in the squad gets plus 8 armor all of the time. And when you consider that, like, Lucia, what's your total armor rating right now? Where does it say that, actually? Show stats? Lucia's total armor is 14. By adding 8 to that, we're increasing it by more than 50%. Like, that's why I want it. I think that's a huge upgrade for everybody in the party. But, like, Mia also gets the plus 8. Like, everybody gets it. It's kind of stupid. So, yes, that's the one that we want. Everybody's just now made of steel. So Donk is asking, what is Panda's Beach Babes? I've been meaning to ask that forever. So Panda's Beach Babe, the broader question, like, what is a stream team? A team is something that can be made by a partner, and it's a way to sort of build a network of people that are sort of all operating within the same community and can more easily see when each other's is on or raid to each other and so forth. In this specific circumstance, Panda's Beach Babes is a community that had been founded by Div. He used to stream, he streamed as the Sunny Panda. Div was one of the kindest and warmest and most welcoming people that I've ever seen. And believe me, that's he is in the same company as people like Tashir, frankly, where as soon as you would enter into his stream, you would feel like you were his friend. And he had this unbelievable ability to carry on incredibly complicated conversations and to keep up with chat while playing these incredibly sophisticated games, specifically remembering Monster Hunter World, where if you were just like looking away from the screen and listening to his dialogue, it would sound like he was just carrying on a perfectly pleasant conversation with a half dozen different people, catching up with them. Like how was that movie that you went to go see like a week ago? We never got a chance to ask about that and stuff. And then if you looked at the screen, it's just explosions. It's just like him like throat stomping Godzilla over and over again. And you like, how on earth can you partition up your mind to be having these elaborate conversations while simultaneously catching up with people and having these perfectly natural conversations? I've never seen anything like it before or since. And regrettably, very sadly, Div passed away. My sense of time gets warped over just the shortest amount of times, but I believe it was near the beginning of last year. And I miss him a great deal. He was a wonderful, warm light in this community, and regrettably is no longer with us. I don't know the details, and I'm concerned that anything that I say about it would ultimately be like half correct and then a bunch of like supposition. But my understanding is that he was overall not in particularly good health, and it was very, very sad that he passed away. The Sunny Pandas community Pandas Beach Babes is still there and still very active. I do not know to what extent new people can enter, given the fact that the patron of the whole operation is no longer with us. But as every time that I log into Discord, his Discord still remains very active. He made a lot of very good friends, and a lot of them are carrying the torch forward. So that is, at least in brief, the story of Div. And Haseo also misses Div. Patikan knew Div very, very well. So if you ever get the opportunity, I suspect that he could share some more specific stories. But as this is going to get hard. As we continue on with the game of like shooting cannibals and stuff, it meant a great deal to me that Div reached out and asked us to be part of his community, as he did with Mia, because, like, we were no one. Like, our channel has grown so much in the last several years, and it's been awesome. And everybody watching now, and anybody who might check this VOD out in the future, you've all been a part of that, and it means so much. And it's grown a lot since Div extended that invitation, and it was... it really was a sign that Div was not interested in like creating the largest number of people that he could, or like setting up a bunch of metrics and making people live up to him, because at the time I think that we were pulling like an average of 2 viewers, and one of them was probably just us having the chat monitor open. He did that because he wanted to help other people grow in the way that he had. And it really meant a lot. And I should probably just, continue on playing. Haseo saying that's how I met you and Mia. Yeah, and like, I think that we met Tashir through a streamer who I have not seen online in a very long time, called I-95, but it was through Tashir that we met the Sunny Panda, and then Patikan, and then by extension, so many other people that we've met, like you, Haseo, like so many other people in the community. And it was such a great community building experience. And I think back on people like Tashir and Div when I encourage people who watch this, and whether they enjoy what I'm doing or not, that I say to them, stream. Just try it. Like, whether you watch what I do here and you say, man, that looks like fun, and Mia's having so much fun, and Haseo, like, you know, like for the last several episodes, Haseo hasn't done it with, you know, he hasn't been on mic, and that's fine. You can stream without a mic if you prefer. It is fun just to watch people do these challenges. Like I saw Haseo, if I understood what was happening correctly, like was joining up with other players to help them out in like co-op. It's just fun to watch people engage with a game, especially if it's one that you remember fondly or have never seen before. And you can stream in any capacity that you choose, and you can help contribute and build a community around it. And that was something that I learned so well from people like Div and Tashir. And I am thinking of them when I give people the advice to try streaming yourself. Even if you don't do it regularly, even if you don't like hit it big, you never know. You could wind up being somebody's favorite streamer and just brighten their day. So that's all. I just wanted to share some of those thoughts, and we will continue on. Sorry, that was a lot all at once. I'm just going to double check. I don't think we need to level anybody else up. Yeah, we're saving the perk for Azric. So now we've got another couple dudes up here, but now we have the high ground. The only thing that we cannot do is disable this generator. We just don't have a way to do that until Mia levels up, probably more than once. So let's just F5 what we've done. We'll wait for this guy to turn around. Then we're going to set up Azric and... Well, then again, this guy's really out on his own, isn't he? I don't know why Azric didn't take the shot. Yeah, we may not wind up fighting everybody. Alternatively, maybe we're going to fight everybody in, like, the worst possible way. Oh, man, I didn't even realize Kodiak was on deck to help out. But yeah, Ricardo was saying great words. I appreciate it very much. I assume heavy turret cannon is engaged, but... Oh yeah, maybe all of these guys are engaged now. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. Target blocked by what? I guess the floor. Okay. Alright, yeah, Azric, just... Man, I really want to get Azric here, but then... Yeah, that's going to take all of his movement points. Okay, Azric, you just grab some cover right up here. We can afford to have you hang out for a bit. All right, Lucia. Ooh, I don't really want to move Lucia this far forward. But if we don't do that, then we don't have any shot at all. Oh, that was an awesome shot. I didn't even pay attention to the fact that that killed him. I really thought, guys, that we could just kill that one guy because he was far enough away from everybody that we could just sort of, like, off him and then get into position. Ow. Okay. I think Mia's gonna strike the heavy cannon turret, because this guy's got a lot of armor and a lot of hit points, so shutting it down even for a turn would be very helpful. Mia is in real life saying, I met Auspicious Angel through an ex. He grilled the shit out of me the first time I met him, and now he doubts my ability to stab. Oh, I do remember what Mia's talking about. Yes, that is very true. But no, sorry, not so much about the ability to stab part, though. So this looks like I won't be able to get around the corner, so we're going to go here and then shoot. Not enough AP. Okay, but we can shoot this guy. I want the Dorsey Warbot very dead. He's halfway dead. Okay, before Mia runs down there, let's throw a healing kit on Mia. That actually gives 3 turns of healing. What the fuck? Invalid target. What are you talking about? What? Okay, hold on. Drienne. Heal. Mia. Okay, but Drienne, hold on. Yep, tender loving care, serial killer. I have no idea what it's saying is its problem. 3 AP. Drienne, come here and heal Mia. That was weird. I don't know why it was doing that. Okay, but now Mia can go stab at time. So let's do a stunning strike against this thing. Ow. Oh, Mia's bleeding again. Well, but then again, that's why I wanted her to get... They have nothing. They can't stop her. Now, I think that if we do this, it's a guaranteed crit because it is stunned. I'm not actually positive, but let's try. Oh, yeah. There it goes. Okay. Azric won't be able to do very much this turn, but we can get him into position for every turn hereafter. Yeah, let's bring Lucia down here. But we're not going to do anything with Lucia yet. Yeah, so if Azric gets right here, actually has high cover, and then he's got shots on all those dudes next turn. This turn, well, actually, yeah, no, he doesn't have enough. But he can mark a target. Let's have him... Yeah, let's have him mark Blood Beast. Because Blood Beast actually has a lot of hit points. And then Azric can, I think, probably just like bank 2 points in case he needs to do something extra next turn. But now that this guy's marked, Lucy can do a lot more damage with her precision strike. Let's aim for the head. Awesome! That's a lot of damage. Yep, got it. And because she's Lucia, we're actually going to have her defend. Hello to Debauchery, who says hello to everybody. I hope you're doing well. Debauchery, today was the last day of work for a bit, so I am doing very well. Now, blah, 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 again, range tank. Let's bring him down here. And I think we're actually going to set up an ambush strike so that if anybody comes up, blah, blah, blah will get some free shots. Marshal Quan is stuck back here because he can't actually do anything. Okay. Well, then I guess we'll also have him do an ambush strike. Hopefully, Party Pal will move next turn. That was a really good shot from Blah Blah Blah.
My blades are coming for you! Gun you down!
You can feel the terror of those snipers up there as they put 5, 6, 7 shots into Mia, and she's just not bothered by it. Oh, and hello to Brian. Brian, I hope that you've had a nice Tuesday so far. Okay. Now, if we just shoot, we only get the one shot. So I do kind of feel that I want to continue to move Kodiak forward. I very much like that railgun. Okay. There's a lot of guys here for Drienne to shoot, so let's go do that together. And now, yeah, so the question would have been backwards or forwards, but in this case, we're going to move forwards because that's the only way that we get any sort of cover. Oh, that was a free thing. Okay, so Drienne, just because I think that Drienne is now in sniper range, let's do a defend. Hopefully Mia keeps, like guys, look at Mia's health bar. That's partially because Mia has so much armor now, and partially because of Drienne's healing. So Mia is bleeding. She's taken like 5 sniper shots, and she's completely untroubled by it. I love it so much. Okay, yeah, before we do Mia, Azaric. So, okay, so Azaric could mark another target, or Azaric could fire a risky shot, negative 40% hit chance. That is still 95% on this guy. Let's shoot Blood Beast. If this lands, I think it's going to be pretty awesome. Yep, that was pretty awesome. And yeah, by all means, continue to save those last 2 points. Okay. Blobby blah. I love to get blobby blah behind some cover, because then he gets a big accuracy bonus. There's no point in switching over to the flamethrower. We'll just do that. And now Marshal Quan can hit the road. So I feel like here. And now we're going to grab his anti-robot weapon. Well, we blinded it, but there we go. And that was Drienne's level up. Is there anything else we want to do with him? Not really, because this guy's here. So what we'll do is set up an ambush shot so that if this guy tries to move or do anything, he'll get a big bonus shot on them. Okay. I don't like moving Lucia forward because, like, of those guys. Yeah, let's just do an ambush shot with Lucia on the off chance that, like, somebody moves in her range. And now we've got Mia, and the reason I wanted everybody else to go first is that now Mia gets to come around here and, yeah, hang out with Clone. Your cover can't save you now. And let's defend. It's only going to be a 5% evasion boost, but I feel like that's better.
To the flame.
Okay, my video game sense is telling me I don't want Kodiak to be standing there right now. Sorry, she still has maximum hit points. Ba-da-dum, bum, bum, bum. I am the Mianator. Come with me if you want to leave. Oh, Mia can't get any closer. I mean, Mia can get a little bit closer. Hey, buddy, what's up? We're not even going to defend this time. Okay, Azaric is actually out of targets where he is, and it's unlikely anybody's going to wander closer, so Oh, boy. I really don't like moving Azric too close. This guy I'm actually not afraid of. This guy, I'm just worried will get some sort of a lucky strike. So if we move Azric... Let's see what else we can do here, because I'm not too nuts about moving Azric too close to a sniper. That guy, that's a bad dude, isn't it? Yes, it is. Well, Provost is taking up that cover. I kind of think actually that we just want to keep Drienne where they are. Because everybody except Mia right now is getting a big boost. Let's set up an ambush shot with Drienne. Blah blah blah's never gonna have a shot on that guy. He's too high and he's too well protected. Yeah, blah blah blah, because of his armor, 39 armor, I'm just not very concerned about him taking a sniper shot to the back of the head. So we're gonna have him come up here. And yeah, let's take out this guy with the law rocket or whatever. All right, Marshal Quan. I really would prefer it if Provost wasn't, like, right there. Target blocked. Out of range. Yeah, we're just gonna have Marshal Quan ambush shot. And yeah, as long as this guy's here, I don't... Well... Okay, I'll tell you what. We're gonna risk it. We're gonna move Lucy up here and then have her do a defend so that she gets a plus 15% to her defense. As long as she doesn't get hit, she's fine. And last I knew, there was a big, like, missile strike coming down, so... I want to make sure that we don't get hit by it. So we're going to move well clear. Oh, I'm so stupid. I should have, like, rammed him. Well, I can't take it back now. Let's save this last point. And that brings us back to Azaric, who couldn't really do anything earlier, but now he's got a few more options on where to move. I'm going to save 2 points. Okay, I feel like our easiest choice is Mia's going to beat this guy to death, right? One more. Okay, so serial killer is active. Now Mia can... Yeah, come on down here. And beat this guy to death. It didn't even cost her any points. So Mia cannot get over to this Dorsey killer. What she can do is intimidate him. Hey, what's up? We're gonna have Mia save those last 2 points for murder time. Azric does not have a shot on this guy. Instead, what he's going to do is just set up an ambush strike. Now, let's... I don't actually think that we need to worry about this because Kodiak's just going to end it for us, isn't he? No! 95% chance to hit and missed. Okay. It happens. Let's have you prepare. Okay. Who shall be our hero, then? It looks like if we move Lucia right here. She has a very high chance to hit. And as always, we're going to ruin that chance to hit by having her do a trick shot. Because she's been on a little bit of a roll lately. And the roll continues. Okay. I'd rather actually save this for the next thing that we do. So let's have Marshal Quan see if he can actually do the kill shot for us. Okay. Who is left? Oh, there's like a turret up here. Okay. I don't know if that turret has been engaged in combat. I was never once paying attention to it. In that case, do we have any sense in what this thing's range is? No, it's not going to tell us. Okay. Well, then... I'm not going to fuck around with it. We're going to wait right where we are. We will save a point. Now, Drienne. Let's have Drienne. Yeah, I feel like we can do some pretty good movement with Drienne. I'd love to save a couple points for next turn. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Patikin, thank you so much for the raid. Hello to everybody raided over. Hello to Moo. I hope that you have had a great Tuesday. And Patikin, I hope you had a great time with Fall Guys today. I was in there earlier and somebody had like an animated crown emote and was saying, let's go get those crowns. Drienne got like a full refund on those points. So yeah, I'll tell you what, let's bring Drienne in here. And again, save those points. I feel like with that high cover, they're relatively safe. For anybody coming over, we're in episode 20 of Wasteland 3, and we are currently raiding a cannibal camp. Partially because they're cannibals, and partially because they, much earlier in the game, attacked us and our friends. And we are here to change their dietary habits from cannibalism to nothing by killing them. I don't see any point in... Yeah, let's get blah 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 all the way up here, and then we're just going to have him defend from behind those barrels. I think he's going to be relatively safe. Those might be famous last words. Let's bring... Oh, Lucia. Okay. We'll get Lucia up as close as we can. Party Pal is like a highly underrated party member, I feel. Okay. Mia actually cannot get in range of this guy unless Drienne does rally. Now, Mia, can you get up there? Yes, she can. Okay. Yeah, let's do Thundering Strike, because that's going to stun it for a turn. It's got 1,000 hit points. I love that we've built up Mia to the point where she can wear the heaviest armor in the game and still just charge the entire length of the level like she's a linebacker. Okay, and Mia, hit him with your big mallet. All right, and from there, let's actually have Mia get out of the way a little bit in case anybody else needs to run up there. Azaric is shockingly too far away. It takes a lot to be out of Azaric's range, but what we'll do is we'll probably start moving him up towards this perch just in case there's even more guys that we don't know about. Brian found Thin Mints Girl Scout cookies. I'm a happy person. Hopefully they are... Oh, wow, look at that. Azaric got a full refund on that move. Yeah, no, I feel pretty safe about this, actually, because it's stunned this round. I can only say to check the expiration date, because Girl Scout cookies do have an expiration date, and at least in the world of Samoas, you do not want to have expired Girl Scout cookies. They are not good. That is my review of expired Girl Scout cookies. It's not only that they're not good, because it's just like, it's not like they taste like super rancid. They just taste bad. It's also the knowledge of what could have been. Like the lost opportunity to have eaten those Samoas, and the fact that they're gone forever now, and you can never have that box of Samoas back. You have to throw them out. And it's like, but they were so good once, and if only I had eaten them when they were still good. Oh, poor Samoas. Okay. As Moo says very correctly, Samoas equal best cookie. Of all possible cookies, I would add. Wow, Marshall Kwan, thanks to the rally, is... Yeah, this is perfect. We get the benefit of cover and a free attack, which, of course, we're going to remember this time to switch to our anti-robot attack. One more. And let's try having Kodiak take a shot, because that might also finish it right now. Wait, who's bleeding? Okay, Mia's bleeding. How badly is Mia's bleeding? 10 seconds? Oh, well, that was it then. And how badly is Lucia bleeding? She'll be fine in a minute. So what we'll do is have Drienne heal her. I'm not at all concerned, by the way, that we're burning through medic packs, because... I don't know why that thought just came... we can always craft more, is the point. Like that's one of the reasons that I like to hold on to scrap. We always have the advantage of being able to craft more. So that, yes, bullets, more bullets, lots of bullets, piles of bullets, couple rockets. Now, this fight took place over a very large area, so let's just take a quick look around to make sure. Yeah, like there's a loot bag up here that we didn't just get. Now, what we haven't done yet is killed Nellius Dorsey. I haven't seen any character with his name, so I don't think that we're done in this compound yet. Also, before we go, so Kodiak is... Hold on, no. Kodiak is not... Kodiak took a lot of damage there, and Kodiak can take a lot of damage because we've actually done some upgrades. Should we have Mia use her mechanic skill to heal Kodiak? And I actually don't know the answer to that, because it looks like this area... Like, Kodiak isn't going to climb those stairs. He has the same weakness as Ed 209. So we should probably just leave Kodiak here and not worry about it, because I think the Kodiak, much like the crew, gets all its hit points back when we go back to base. Also, I'm not going to heal Mia, because what I'd want to do is on the first round of combat, have Drienne heal Mia, and then Mia will not only be at full hit points, but continue to be at full hit points for the next 2 rounds. I am so happy with the way that Mia and Blobbly have been built up, where they just, like, don't take damage anymore. It's really good. Oh, Maxine's got to turn in. Maxine, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great night. As always, the VOD will be up after this episode if you do want to see what happened. But otherwise, we will see you later in the week. And thank you so much for hanging out. Okay, we're going to F5. I don't think there's anything else that we need to do. Let's just make sure that nobody's out of ammo or anything. Oh, hold on. Okay, Marshal Quan is a little bit out of ammo. Let's just craft some more. I don't think that we'll need to reload, but we'll craft a little bit more than we need to reload just after we level up, because apparently everybody leveled up there. Right. Okay, so let's think for a second. I want Mia to have all of the hard-ass points that she can have, because hard-ass points give us big benefits in combat and stuff. The only thing is that I actually legitimately do want Mia to get Animal Whisperer as well. So let's take a quick look at perks. Mia has a perk point. Mia could take, like, Con plus 35, but she's got so many hit points, that's like a 5% increase for her. It's actually not that big a deal. We could take Armor plus 2. Mia has, like, 44 armor. Again, as a percentage increase, it's not unwelcome, but it's not actually all that useful. It like for Lucia, plus 2 is a big deal. For Mia, it's just like eating iron in your breakfast. It's not anything. We really don't do a lot with friendly vehicles and robots. I mean, someday Mia might need to repair Party Pal, but it's never come up. Party Pal usually brings up the rear. Yeah, I think that... So, wait. Let's take a look. If we take Animal Whisperer now, do we get a perk that we want? Animal Companions gain bonus con and damage. I mean, right there is the one that I would take. Yeah. Huh. I think we're going to take Animal Whisperer. It feels weird to not max out the points that we've got, but... like, I feel like I'd rather have the benefit that we get this. Look at this. All of the animal companions, which we know for a fact are at least Major Tomcat and Polly, are going to do 20% more damage, and we get a better perk out of it. So, yeah, lock it in. Animal Whisperer. And now Mia's going to take the animal training. So now they're all going to get extra hit points and stuff. They've only almost died a couple times, but now they'll be that much further from death. So I like it. And damage, by the way. Like, it's also more damage, even though it doesn't give us a percentage. Hello to Jab! Mia says, Chip just said he's not going to heal Mia. Does he want you to die? I'm not positive on that, but Mia may be the only character in the party who hasn't died, and if so, she has died fewer times than any other party member because she's just the tankiest. But no, what I want to do is heal her on the first round of combat so that she gets the healing bonus throughout the entire time. And then for attributes, Mia is maxed out on 3 separate things. Now, hold on a second. Is anybody else maxed out on 3 separate things? Okay, Azric is. Brienne is not. Well, okay. It's actually not that uncommon. All right. But what do we want next? I think so. Wait a second. Before I take awareness, what combat abilities does Mia have that take away her, like, chance to hit? Hey, wait, Charm Animal? Can we go back and do that for Growler Cub? Usable in combat. Yeah, these are brand new. Yeah. Like, heavy attack right there. Negative 40% hit chance. So that's why I would want to take awareness over luck. Mia gets... luck is really good for, like, extra, like, crit chance. But Mia gets guaranteed crits in a lot of cases when she's using her hammer. So luck is actually less useful for her than it is for, like, Azric. So I think awareness, so that, like, we start building up that hit chance to offset, like, what she needs for her special abilities. Okay, confirm. Azric has also leveled up. Again, is there a perk that we're working up for? Because I don't like any of the ones in sneaky shit. What are we going to do for skills? I think with Azric, though, I am going to take sneaky shit because I love the fact that he can, like, cut tripwires and stuff. Yeah, plus it gives him more perception. Yeah, we're gonna stick with that. I don't know what we're gonna do a perk for him, because he's got, like, his next perk here is like deep pockets, and he just doesn't use that many quick items. It's not really what he's for. If a tripwire doesn't go off, it doesn't matter if you're good or lucky, but we don't set off tripwires. That's the whole thing. He spots them in advance. If you think you've been spotted, it gives a +1 detection time. I think I'm just going to save his perk for right now. There's nothing I really care about. And then, yeah, coordination. Anything that gives Azric more action points is more movement and more ability to shoot. Like, someday, with enough action points, we might actually get him to be able to fire twice in a round. And then all bets are off. Oh, hold on. Let me scroll back, because I think I said hello to Jab, but I also just saw that Drienne resubscribed. Drienne, thank you so much for the resubscription. Just taking a quick look through. As I said hello to Jab. Drienne, I was very happy to finally be able to share that, that Mia clip with you, Mia's Guide to Happiness, because there's nothing spoilery in it, like plot related, but I would want to have some time in Red Dead before watching it, just because sometimes you don't want to see like some like stuff that happens, and it's just Mia's level of delight. Another clip, if you haven't seen it, that I can recommend that has absolutely no spoilers is the Mia clip. It's called "Now Eat Some Candy," after a line that Mia has in there. It would be, again, as you said, of the last one, very on brand. I can just share that. It was one of those clips where there was a lot of measurement on exactly where to cut it, because like it maxes out the maximum clip time at 1 minute, and it still feels like there could be more on either side. But for Drienne, oh yeah, Drienne, actually, we're leveling your character up right now. I think awareness, because again, that hit chance is very valuable for Drienne, and the range damage bonus. Because again, for Drienne doesn't do single target damage. Drienne does multi-target damage, and that 27% multiplied over 2, 3, 4 different enemies, I think is really valuable. Which brings us to skills. Regardless of what this game says, Drienne is at level 10 first aid. We're not going to put any more points into it. So I think probably leadership at this point. Yeah. It would be leadership. Well, the thing about leadership is leadership benefits everybody. You know, nearby allies gain plus 8% hit chance. When Drienne does like a multi-kill or something, like allies get a big bonus on revive and stuff. Yeah, there's some great stuff in here. We're gonna lock in that. Okay. Blah 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 did not level up. Marshal Quan did. Okay, so Marshal Quan. I feel like we started working up Marshal Quan's intelligence to get that crit chance. So probably that next. Oh, whoops. Okay. And yeah, nerd stuff. He's really flying up the nerd stuff track, I think partially because of the points that we're putting into intelligence. So we'll grab that. And now for perks, we just hit overclock. Crank that x86 clock up to 66 megahertz and then look out. Hacked robots gain plus 2 AP. Well, that is super useful if we can get him in close enough to a hacked robot. Kind of like electrical leakage too. But I'll tell you what, let's go with the higher one first. In the event that we ever hack a robot, we will get plus 2 AP. Yeah, we're going to save those next 2 points. Our goal is to get him up to nerd stuff. Sorry. I am... Sorry, there's been a lot of chat. Hold on, let me scroll back quickly. Hello to Azric. See, I'm glad that I scrolled back. Azric, it's going great. Today was a great day. Got everything set up for work. There'll be a quick check-in a little bit later in the week, but I am off, and I'm very happy for it. I think Drienne probably just watched the clip because they're saying great clip. Drienne is digging the color and the metal mohawk. Yeah, Drienne, that was a special helmet that we found, and I was like, this helmet was originally going to go to somebody else, and when I saw that it was a metal mohawk, I was like, oh, that's it. Now, in terms of like why Drienne's butt is missing, I don't know, it just looks like a couple bandoliers to me, but oh, that Drienne's butt is smoking. That's actually Drienne's sidearm. Yeah, Drienne has it doesn't see a lot of use because Drienne is very like shotgun happy, but Drienne does have a frost weapon that they can use for single target damage. It's particularly good against individual robots. And then Azric is saying, I'm wore out, but it was another long and busy day. Closing a jail is taxing, to say the least. I can only imagine the administrative duties, and that's after, like, any of the, I assume inmate is the proper word. I am always like, well, actually, we call them residents or something. But, even after that, it's a very large facility. There's a lot of like plumbing work and electrical work that I would assume would need to get shut down. A lot of IT stuff that would need to get pulled out. A lot of like, security systems and stuff that need to get disabled and extracted and stuff. So I can only imagine. From there though, now Azric, was today the first day of both jobs, or is that coming up? So now I don't remember if you said Tuesday or Thursday. Dren does leg day 5 days a week. Bicycle riding to work does that. I remember having a job close enough that I could bicycle ride. I miss those days. Okay, but we were just wrapping up. Yeah, we just did Marshall Quan. We're going to save his last points, and then we are done with Lucia. Yeah, we're going to wait a little bit. I haven't decided, but I think Lucia might be our weird science expert, but we will handle that later. I'm going to F5 that. Okay. I think we're ready. Oh, guys, all of that was me. I actually went into the menu to craft some more ammo for Marshall Quan. We did that. Let me just take a quick look through here. If we find any dice, we can make a mystery item. Brandy's diary. We can make dog shit. We can make dog shit out of dog shit. So I'm looking forward to picking up some more of that. Goat horn. I don't think we're ever going to be able to make this because I have now multiple times sold like pig skin and tangled clown wig. I don't think that we're going to find that anymore, so we may never find that. If we find a broken cage, that'll be a good use for our leopard print handcuffs and the candy cane cat o' nine tails. The sentient brainana we actually did make and sold for a tidy profit. Ken's shriveled junk, but what we're missing is the mustache wax. I have seen this for sale. I know now that I've seen this for sale. We need to combine some mustache wax with the shriveled junk. And then we'll find out what that is. And then super squeezins. But what I don't see... Remember that junk item that we picked up that I thought might have had a purpose? I actually don't see it in here. Okay. We want spikes. That's what his gun fires. So let's craft... like 10 or something. Like, I don't think that we have to go nuts with it. We can always craft more later if we need them. And now, Marshall Quan, just do me a favor and get reloaded. Oh, I tell you what, let's make 13 more, just so we have 2 full reloads if we need them. I want to make sure that we don't actually run out during combat. Done. Okay. As we're saying, July 5th will be the day of going to the old stomping ground and starting the second job. Next Tuesday will be a very long day as well. Well, it is still a lot to look forward to. That's going to be awesome. Moo is singing Bicycle by Queen, which I will not attempt live on stream. And then Azric is saying, I'm thinking about beard jamming to Weird Science. Oh, right, because there was actually just a Weird Science watch party very recently. Drienne is saying, finished reading an unreleased copy of a book in a series, now has to wait even longer for the final book. This is torture. And I imagine, Drienne, a while before you can talk with others. Like, that feels like the bummer of getting something early. You can't even talk about it with other people. But I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Mia saying amazing to Azric, and Drienne saying, I love that the name Ken and Mustache Wax are together in this game. I choose to believe it is an homage to Kenny. It very well could be. There's lots of homages in here, whether that is remotely true or not. Drienne, it wouldn't surprise me at all. This game has lots of, like, sneak references. What was the one that we encountered the other day? Yeah, 2 back-to-back William Shatner references, and, like, deep cuts, too. Sabotage. I don't say sabotage. I say sabotage. Okay. Let's go in.
Looking for Neelius Dorsey. You found him. That old bastard Saul send you.
This man is lean, rugged, and wolfishly handsome. Scars run down one cheek, crossing the lines carved by long years in the wilderness. He holds up his hands in surrender, a slight smile on his face.
It wasn't the Patriarch that brought us here. It was me. I'm Lucia Wesson, and I'm here for vengeance. For justice, for what you did to my family.
Wesson? I thought the Reed boy took you all to the Garden of the Gods. You could never count on the Reeds to do anything right. Say, speaking of fathers, did you know that Liberty Buchanan's got a hold of yours? I mean, go right ahead and kill me. One way or the other, I know I'm dying today. But you should know that old Percival brought all this down on you himself. He worked with the Patriarch to eradicate my family. Just because we wanted old-fashioned American elections. Bet he didn't tell you that, did he?
What? But he would never... Even if that's true, what right did that give you to kill my family? I did nothing to you. My little brother did nothing to you, but you've destroyed us just the same.
It was never about you, little Wesson. It was about hurting your father. He destroyed the innocents in my family because he didn't like what I had to say. Turnabout's fair play, I guess. I am truly sorry for your loss. Take consolation in knowing that you're about to have revenge.
So before we continue, hello to Ronan, and have a great evening to Ricardinho. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a great evening, and congratulations again on that acknowledgement. For anybody that came in, because I don't remember what order things have happened, Ricardinho got an awesome thank you, like physical thank you gift from Safe in Our World, which was the charity that he and Leander had streamed for well over 24 hours. It was multiple streams that they did. And even that, I keep calling it a 24-hour stream. It was 25 hours. Like, they went above and beyond. So that was awesome. And again, congratulations to you and Leander. Everyone thought the Dorseys were dead. How did you survive all this time? What do you know about the attack on the Ranger convoy? I have, for some reason, I have feelings about this man's claim. Of all the lies that you might be inclined to make up, I wanted to have free and fair elections, and the weird monarch who marches around with a hammer and an American flag as a cape, he decided to kill me and everybody in my family because he's a violent moron extremist. This seems like a very, very credible story, and just for some reason, I kind of have feelings about somebody who would put their life at risk for getting elections done. Now, I thought that the Dorseys were a family of cannibals based on what happened to the Rangers, so I want a lot more information about this. What do you know about the attack on the Ranger convoy?
Everything. My sons and I planned it. Word came that Buchanan was sending for help, trying to shore up his shaky throne. Didn't know much about you, but I did know I couldn't let aid reach him. Got the whole extended family together, and all our honorary members. Liberty said I was moving too soon and told me to wait. I thought she was being too cautious. Figured I'd get the revolution started on my own. Take out you and the Patriarch all at once. Guess Liberty was right, and I was wrong.
I was actually thinking this as he was talking. You could have spoken with us first.
Yeah, we could have. But we didn't. Mistakes were made and people died. Story of the fucking world, right? Speaking of people dying, I reckon you killed my son Jarrett. What about my other son, Erastus? I haven't heard any word from him. Do you know what happened to him?
So especially when like Mia is the one engaged in the dialogue, I would be much more likely to take something like this. But here's the thing. I feel like we're discovering that there's a lot more to this story than we're crazy cannibals who just like to dance in the entrails of our enemies, which is something, by the way, that actually happened during that Ranger convoy attack. And this guy teamed up with some real violent sickos to carry out that attack. But from what I'm hearing, he felt that his actions were justified because he had no idea what the Rangers were, and the only thing that he knew was the guy that had murdered everyone in his family was getting armed backup. Did he do anything different than we would have done had the positions been reversed? And I actually don't know, which is an interesting position to be in. So we are not gonna lie. He tried to take revenge on us, but he didn't survive. But I'm not gonna mock him over the death of his child. His kid is dead, and as I recall, deserves to be dead, and I feel no remorse about that. But I'm not gonna mock him about that.
My poor, sweet boy. The plains turned him into the brute that you saw. That's not who he really was. You can take some consolation in knowing that you've managed to do what Buchanan couldn't. You finally wiped out the Dorseys.
Everyone thought the Dorseys were dead. How did you survive all this time? And I assume it's cannibalism.
We fled to the plains. Had to figure out how to live rough and blend in. Our kids who were born out there may as well be savages. We fought, and we scrapped, and we starved. When the Patriarch exiled Liberty, she came and found us. Offered us a shot at getting revenge on her father. I knew she was using me. But hell, seeing Saul's own daughter betraying him was worth it. Must be eating him alive.
Club, thank you so much for the resubscription. 27 months. Thank you so much. Why would you ally with the Plains gangs?
Let me tell you something. Those gangs are living on a knife's edge of starvation. They have to fight. Have to kill. If they don't put the fear of God in their neighbors are coming for them.
Okay, that's enough conversation.
Good. Well, this is the part where you kill me, right?
Oh, I want his sword, though. Look, if you look very carefully, it's very small, but he's got like a broadsword.
The last thing you're going to see is a Wesson pulling a trigger on your worthless hide.
Okay, so here's the problem. Go ahead, Lucia. For your part in the attack on the Ranger convoy, we sentence you to death. Killing you won't solve anything, Nellius. What did we just learn in this fight? According to this guy, who, like, he's got a lot of motivation to lie, I guess, but what a weird lie to say the reason Saul Buchanan didn't like me and my family, and the reason that he came and killed everyone, tried to wipe us out, was because we were calling for free elections. That makes it a lot harder, like, and he's not even, like, that proud about what he and his family did. Like, he says, look, we made mistakes, but we were doing the best that we could with the information that we had. He's not apologetic, but he is explaining what happened. Normally, as we've seen as recently as last episode, I'm a big believer in, like, Lucia's family got wiped out by these guys. She lost her father. She lost her mother. We saw signs that they were barricaded in their house, and those barricades were broken down, and her family was, like, butchered inside their own house. That's horrifying. Do I just let Lucia take the shot, or... I feel like, and also, like, it's been a long time, right? But you guys try to remember back to episode 1 of this playthrough. There were Dorsey's, members of the Dorsey gang, that were disemboweling the Rangers and, like, throwing their innards up into the air and dancing among them. Now, I guess those were Plains Gang's members, but this guy was apparently cool with all that. I feel like this guy's definitely got to die. I don't feel like I can possibly deny Lucia. I think we're just going to turn it over to Lucia, honestly. Yeah, go ahead, Lucia. She takes her time pulling out her gun and checking the chamber.
I want you on your knees, Dorsey. I want you staring up at me. I want you thinking about my little brother and my mama.
I won't beg.
I don't want you begging. I just want you thinking. Now look at me.
Actually made me jump. Lucia puts a bullet between his eyes. His corpse steams in the winter air. This is the man who ordered the deaths of all the Rangers in your convoy, including you. But it's not clear if he's truly to blame.
You think it's true? What he said? That my daddy murdered the Dorseys just for wanting elections?
He certainly seemed sure of it. Then probably your father was loyal to the patriarch. It sounded like a lot of justification. Don't put too much stock in it. Oh, crud. Club is saying hello to Mia, and then thank you. I'll try to play it as much as I can. Club, it was a pleasure. You have added a lot to this community, and I was very glad. So I hope that it's a good time. Sorry, I'm just gonna scroll back slightly here as well. Okay. But yeah, Ricardino, I think, has turned in, and I know that Maxine was as well. So I hope, good night to everybody as well. I'm also thinking about this. I feel like he certainly seemed sure of it. My only concern is that that's almost non-committal. Like, well, I don't know. That's what he said. Probably your father was loyal to the patriarch. Here's the thing. I feel more like this. I don't think he was lying. Like, it's not just what he said, it's what the patriarch says. It's everything about him. It's everything we've learned about him. Your father was loyal to the patriarch, and, by the way, a member of the 100 families who have everything to gain. He has everything to gain from the patriarch remaining in power, and everything to lose from free elections. So, probably.
We should find my father. We can ask him. He'll tell me the truth.
She nods and chews on her lip.
Come on. Our work here is done.
Like, somebody, and I think it was Caroluna, asked, like, hey, since Lucy is so delicate, is there, like, is she really worth having in the party? For things like this, like, there's story content. Yes! Oh, we do get the sword. Let me finish that previous thought. For the story content, I would say that yes. Club has already played Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. It was very much fun already. And then Debauch was saying, do you play OSRS or RS3? that can't be Rainbow Six Siege. Sorry, Rainbow Six 3. RS3, yeah. I have my original account in RS3, but I play OSRS. I have no idea what OSRS is. And apparently not RS3 either. Oh, RuneScape. Old school RuneScape or RuneScape 3. Got it. Okay. Just, I've not seen those acronyms before. Those, they're not really acronyms. What are they? Abbreviations. But yeah, we got the blade. I bet this is much better than Mia's dental pick. Yes. Okay, hold on. Let's look. Okay, substantially more damage. We'll have to mod it to get the base hit chance up again. Better penetration, 25% chance. So, Dental Pick had a 15% chance to apply poison, and it actually procced pretty, you know, pretty good. But this is 25% chance to apply damaged armor, which is never unwelcome. And everything else is, yeah, this is a rock solid. Check out Mia's sword. Oh, the dental pick was such like a makeshift weapon, but now she just has a sword. Oh, we're one step away from a lightsaber. Mia gets a lightsaber. Do we want to just straight up mod this right now? Like I kind of do. We could put on. Hold on. I just dropped my pen. Oh no, we could do a flaming sword? I kind of want to do a flaming sword. But I have to save it before this. Guys, will it like visually flame? I really want this now. Or should we hold out for like we can actually do a lightsaber, right? If we like got like an energy mod on it? Oh, no, this is like a specific thing. It's a weapon mod for weight. Yeah, okay. Hold on, I want to look to see what our other options are. Then we've got this for 50% chance to apply bleeding. Oh, shit, that's really good, too. And then the tactical grip, which we need to upgrade this. So hold on. Let me go to crafting. Let's get out of special, ammo, healing, grenades, deployables, usables, weapons. Although, like, weapons, I still very much want to make the boom mace someday. Like, I really want to do this. Nope. Armor mods, weapon mods. Okay. So, what is the absolute positive best grip that we can make? Grip. Yeah, so we can upgrade to grooved grip. Let's just do that right now, because we're definitely going to want that. And then from grooved grip, which can't be as good as it gets, that one gives a hit chance +5. What is the next level of grip? Yeah, this fuse linkage doesn't work on melee weapons. It's got to be a capsule, not a linkage. Overmolded grip. Here we go. Craft. And I think overmolded grip is as high as it goes. I think the +7%. I think we looked last time, and that's the absolute best that it gets. Let me just look here real quick. Now, what we can't do is... I don't see any... Well, we do have, like, heavy weights. Linkage... Oh, yeah! Capsules! We can do these! And look at this! Hold on. These don't even require any items. So wait a second. What other capsules can we make? Sorry, I'm very excited about this idea. Choke. Grip. Barrel. Linkage. Okay, we can't do any other capsules, but we can... So, how did we learn cryo capsule? Because are there more better things other than that? Because this would, it does less damage to vehicles and robots, but plus 30% to everybody else. Wait, 100% chance to apply frozen? Wait, that's nuts! Wait. Because Mia has a perk, or can get a perk? I thought there was like some... No, it's an ability. Yeah, she's got an ability that does like double... No, it's this one. Okay, yeah. This is the one I was thinking of. I've never taken this, but if Mia takes Stunning Blow, then frozen enemies take double damage. Shoot, that's awesome. Club is saying that RuneScape 3 is actually the main game that he plays. Drienne is checking out Mia's sword with a salacious eyebrow raise. Killen is saying you can probably use that as a sword and a dental pick too. Yeah, it would be great as cleaning out your teeth. Step 1, remove jaw. Step 2, clean teeth. MB is asking, do you use the pen while playing? I mostly just like, I'll take a note with it if I need to write something down, especially for like in the Land of the Lions for like Anno 1800. I tend to keep a pen handy because you have to like pay attention to the story in order to do it. Mia is correctly saying all of my blows are stunning, except for the ones that miss. Those are, although I must say, those are also very stunning. The good news is those are happening very, very infrequently with all of our upgrades. Let's take a look around the rest of this room, because we're gonna mod that weapon. Shortened barrel. Reduced chance to hit, but increases bullet velocity dramatically. I can't imagine who I would ever put that on. Okay, a level 21 submachine gun. That seems like a good time. And then some chest armor. Plus 10 armor, but -1 action points. That would be hard to say no to for like either Mia or blah blah blah. Because -1 action points isn't that big a deal. And we found some power armor. Holy shit. Rivaling the space shuttle in technical complexity, the LEL-1 power armor is a vehicle of immense power. Holy shit. Well, we at least have to try it on. And we have a gorilla suit item. The suit is amusing because gorillas are extinct now. Why is it an item? A grenade launcher. Okay, we can do that. Saw sword, a level 17 bladed weapon. Okay, hold on. This might actually be better than what we got. I don't think it is. And then we got that. Okay, hold on. Time out. Now we got to check out the saw sword. No, saw sword is not as good. Although it does have that ability to do a heavy attack, but no. No, we're full on board for this weapon. Me is saying of the missed attacks, whose fault is that? Club is saying power, and then Debauchery is saying R.I.P. Harambe. Is that a RuneScape thing? I'm not sure. And Moo is saying that my day is made with a flaming sword. Oh, yeah. I want to see if it's visibly flaming. But that ice sword, that seems even cooler. My only question is there an energy version of it? Because if we can actually get Mia a lightsaber, that's gonna be crazy. But hold on. So Mia does have some really good armor, like modded armor and everything. Let's just look there and modify armor. So yeah, we gave Mia a speed upgrade for personnel drive. We don't ever get that back, so I'm a little bit hesitant to rip it out. But we would be remiss if we did not check out the power armor. So let's put on the pants and the chest piece. Okay, power armor for Mia. Now, interestingly, it doesn't have like a helmet component, so we could put on this helmet. Oh, I actually kind of like the way that this looks. It fits better on here. You know what's weird? It fits better on here than it did on the actual armor that it goes for. Because this is tank helmet. Look at tank armor if you put it on. It's like kind of clipping through. See that? It doesn't look good at all. But with this power armor, it actually fits really well. That's weird. I kind of want to have her helmet on now. But let's just take a look. So, yeah, tank armor. Look, I mean, look at this. It's not quite double the armor, even with the trauma plate insert. And what did that give us, by the way? That chest armor, that was +4. This is way better armor. Now, the only thing is, can we get another personnel drive in it? Because Mia's speed is, like, her armor is super important, but her mobility on the battlefield is actually really important as well. So let's check out some armor mods. Done. It was called Personnel Drive. Can we craft another one of those? We can. Check that out. So at a minimum, we're definitely going to take this. Let's craft Personnel Drive. But now the question is, can we make something even better than this? Something that gives even more mobility? Because that one only requires level 5 armor modding. So let's take a quick look through to see. I don't have any idea what it would be called. We just sort of have to look. And as we've talked about, it's not actually the greatest interface. That's evasion, armor. This is helmet stuff. Yeah. That's helmet. Reflex rails. Okay, what's this? Initiative +70. Yeah, it's not... like initiative is cool, but it's not the most important thing. We want mobility. This looks a lot like armor piece, like chest piece, rather. Yeah, chest armor. Chest. There's our personnel drive. That's what we just made. I want to see if there's anything better than that. Helmet. Okay, double initiative, but -2 armor, which is the bummer on that. I'll take a little bit of negative armor for better mobility. Nope, that's just elasto springs. We don't need that. The CRISPR box. Hold on. This requires level 10 armor modding. It gives +100 constitution at a fairly small drop in combat speed. And the only thing we would need for this is a vital enhancer and one of 4 frozen hearts. Let's come back to this because that actually seems really good. The +100 hit points could save Lucia's life. Combat belt. No, I don't give a shit about that. No. The armor +10 seems really good. Nope. No, and... Oh, look, we do have one. Yup, personnel drive. Evasion -10%. Fuck it. Mia doesn't believe in evasion. Requires level 9 armor modding. We do have that. Yeah, blah 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 is level 10. Let's do this. Okay, let's mod that before we forget. So, modify armor. And we're going to put this in. She's going to be even faster now, you guys. Okay, confirm. And now, for the power armor. Honestly, I think we're going to put in the, like, the super armor. But does it reach a point of diminishing returns? Like, what's Mia's total armor right now? Where do we find that? Oh, it's right there, 44. So we can add, like, another 10 to that? So, Debauchery's saying, does Angel not know about Harambe? Have you not educated him? And Mia says that she is not, and Debauchery says that you must. Mia scoffs at their puny attacks. Yeah, why waste energy to dodge weak attacks? That's exactly it. Like, Mia's dodge, like, for Drienne, for Lucia, for Azaric, evasion is very important. For Mia, it's actually more demoralizing that they hit her with everything they've got and she doesn't care at all. So I actually like the fact that she just eats that damage. Oh, and hey, we got a level 17 rocket at some point. We need to give that to Blobbity Blah. And I did also modify this armor too, didn't I? Yep, look at that melee damage bonus. That's a -4 armor, but yeah, that's otherwise worth it. So, before we do anything, what did I have in the old armor? That was just straight up +4 armor. We can do +10 armor now, if we want to. What are our options? +10 armor at the cost of 1 action point. Let's see what else we've got. +2 armor and a healing bonus. +1 armor and a healing bonus. Just straight up even +4. Not a big deal. Cold energy and fire resistance. Let me just take a look at this. If you heard a phone, that is... we will get to that, but we're going to do this first. Let me take a look to see what else we can craft for armor mods. I wasn't expecting this to be a thing, but now we're going to look at all of our chest armor pieces. Literally no idea what this one is. Chest armor. No, it only requires level 3. Yeah, this is the one that we're probably going to make use of, but let's take a look. Yeah, and this thing... Okay, so wait a second. Let's look at this. Mia does not need +100 Constitution because she doesn't take any damage from anything. Also, we don't want to limit her combat speed at all. But Lucia, we might make this for Lucia in exchange for 1 Vital Enhancer. We don't need any head gear stuff. Also, I would never take that -5% hit chance. We don't want that. No. Nope. No. Got it. Okay, so this is -4 armor in exchange for a lot of resistances. Normally, I wouldn't think of this at all. But Mia has 44 armor, which means that enemies have to have a very high penetration to even touch her. And I'm thinking that this resistance to elemental effects might be really useful. I don't know how I feel about that yet. Also, you need a polyethylene barrier, and I don't want to commit to that yet. No, we don't really care about that. Here's that. Yeah, so we could craft this. I might make this just for the hell of it. I mean, shit, hold on a second. What if we just put this on? Because this is not even like a negative to anything. This itself could be really good for Mia. Yeah, what was the next thing? Okay, so here's the thing. Right now, this guy right here... No, show me this. Show me this. So this is +30 resistance to everything and +1 armor. If I upgrade it, it's actually -4 armor to double all of those resistances. I honestly don't know if that is worthwhile or not. Nope, no. Helmet, helmet, helmet. Yeah, I don't really care about that right now. What are these? Leg armors, and then... Oh, the Vital Enhancer. I actually need this for something higher up, but for that we need a cardio regulator. Let's do this real quick while I'm thinking about it. We're going to make a cardio regulator. Then we're going to make a Vital Enhancer. And then I think we're going to make a CRISPR box, because I think this is going to be great for Lucia. I'll want to put it on... We'll want to aim carefully at what piece it gets put into, because we've only got 4 hearts, but I think that this is a really cool upgrade. The final thing, though, is... Yeah, I mean, I could give her +10 armor in exchange for, like, just 1 action point. That seems like a worthwhile trade-off. This other one here is, it's a tougher call. Also, I've completely lost it now. Dome. It was like a and we got that. I might just put this on. Because I'd rather have... I don't think we need the +10 armor, but the +1 armor and the rest of this... I feel like this is better. Oh, phase temper. That's the one. -4 armor. Shoot. If I could offset that with the +4 armor somewhere or something else, but this is going to fill the mod slot on that armor. One thing I've never paid attention to is how much penetration the enemies get. On the other hand, the battle that Mia now has way higher armor than she ever had previously. Like, even with the -4, it'll still be much higher. And she was shrugging off all that damage that they were throwing at her. The other side, though, is that we don't take a lot of, like, energy or, like, cold damage. It's not that common. I'll tell you what, let's think about this. We do not need to decide this today. And for all of that, that is the end of Nellius Dorsey. That was a lot of inventory management there, but now we've got a quest to go say hello to Lucia's father. We've learned that Lucia's father, Percival Weston, is still alive. I don't actually know where we learned that, but okay, and may have many years ago conspired with the Patriarch to betray and murder the Dorsey family. Liberty Buchanan is holding him hostage. Oh, okay. When he said Liberty has your dad or something, I just didn't put together that that meant he was still alive. Like, I thought he said, like, your Liberty got to him or something, and Lucy is focused on finding him and learning the truth. Well, we are going to go say hello to Liberty, but that wasn't actually our next agenda. Next up in terms of order would be Vic Buchanan, the Patriarch's son, recently re-emerged from exile with an army of drug-addled freaks at his back and has taken the mountain town of Aspen. The Patriarch wants him returned to Colorado Springs alive. Miriam Knox asked us to look for her husband, Hardy, who may be a hostage in Aspen. The Knoxes are part of the 100 families and seem wealthy. If we save Hardy, we should talk to Miriam about the reward she promised. I am perfectly happy to rescue Hardy, and will do so unless it turns out that he's an asshole of some kind, in which case, well, I am also wealthy at this point. The Patriarch told us he's heard Vic has some Rangers held hostage. Okay, well, those are on our team, so we want to save those too. So let's head to Aspen. I mean, unless something comes on the radio. Hold on. We are also going to save it. Also, sorry, Lucia has pretty good armor, but not as good as it could be. Let's just look. Oh, but that requires 7 strength, which doesn't have nearly that much. Okay, yeah, this level 20 armor is way better for her. Yep, no mods to worry about, so let's swap this out. Commando armor. Right? Yes. Plus she gets a healing bonus. Is there anything better than that? Oh, and we should probably acknowledge that we're probably going to say goodbye to exoskeleton legs, because the armor, the leg armor that Mia just got, first of all, it's part of a matching set, and I just like it visually. Secondly, it doesn't require Mia to, like, spend any points in weird science. So somebody might get this, like, maybe Blobbly could take some weird science. Wait a second, Blobbly could take some weird science. Why don't we give this to Blobbly? Okay, Blobbly does also have a personnel drive, but yeah, Blobbly could take some weird science. Is there any reason not to? I mean, I guess I want to max this stuff out first. We're not going to worry about this for right now. Jab says all armored up and has a sword. Yeah, and what do we think? I love the fact that Mia just runs around without a helmet. I think that it's very on brand for Mia, but I gotta say, this looks really cool. I actually like the way that this helmet looks on this set. Yeah, it does clip a little bit, but in combat, you'd never notice that part. I'm still undecided. We might swap that on and off as we go. Okay, Lucia, though, because Lucia dies too much, and I would like her to stop doing that. We could give Lucia this skull cap helmet. It's a lot more armor, like more than double, and she gets a bunch of resistances, but she loses that plus 6% hit chance, which is actually really critical to her. We could give her this, but that is also losing that point. And then we've got this armor here, which is a little bit better. It's somewhat better. But yeah, more than that, though. Yeah, Lucy can't take this. That's not better. And nothing else is better. I need to figure out this cyborg tech thing. I need to figure out how you do that. I want a cyber fist from Mia, and I don't know how to get it. I remember thinking that we were going to unlock cyborg tech back at the machine compound. Did I ever check back with the doctor? I honestly don't remember. I really don't remember if we did that. Anyway, I'm thinking that level 20 chest armor on a level 19 gunslinger is probably as good as it's going to get for Lucia for a while. So let's put on this armor mod. This is going to give her plus 100 constitution for admittedly a little bit of a drop in combat speed. And before we do that, what's her current con? Her current con is 105. It literally doubles her hit points. I think that's a really good choice. So, and by the way, what's Mia's? Yeah, Mia's con is 440. It's not nothing, but it's way more meaningful to her. Yeah, 243, 440. Oh, actually, wow. Lucia has more con than Marshal Quan does. Who saw that coming? Because Marshal Quan rarely dies. Wow. Maybe we should give this to Marshal Quan. Because it's actually much better for him. Like, it's a lot better for him. Okay, we can't do that. We can't do that. We can do that, but it's just what he already has. And then we don't have anything better for him. Still, though, like, Lucia's always dead. Marshal Quan is not. Maybe just has, like, a much higher evasion. We're going to mod her armor. We're going to give her 100 hit points. And I'm going to lock that in. Okay, 205. Much better. She's going to be a little bit slower, but we're going to live with that. You know what we'll do? We'll put on like a personnel drive or something. Not right now, but we've got some options to help her out. Okay. I'm going to throw down a real save because that was a lot of work, and we're going to save over Snowed Inn Resort. And then we're going to hit the road. Debauchery saying which is the -3 AP less beneficial for. Wait a second. Because it's combat speed, right? Yeah, so it's the mod that we put in is, unless I'm misunderstanding, it's not -3 action points, but it does mean that they can't, like, it costs more action points to move, which for Lucia, I'm okay with. It also would be okay for, and we can craft another one if we want for Marshal Quan. I had no idea that his hit points were so low. All right, but we are gonna again skirt the radiated zone here. Oh, Debauchery was saying that required negative. Wait, which part required 7 armor? If we swap his like this composite armor, the -3 action points there, yeah, that's awful. Like that would, for Marshal Quan, I think make it so that he would have to choose between moving and attacking most of the time. So that would be really bad unless we get him up to level 7 strength, which he is in no danger of getting up to level 7 strength. He is just, oh, you know what? That's when he lost a lot of his constitution points, because we actually respect him and didn't give him any strength at all. He at least had 2 strength before. So yeah, we're headed up towards Aspen now, because we don't have any reason not to. Let's go this way, because we haven't actually been this way so far. Yeah, any negative action points, that's a bad deal, I feel like, because that's action points are used for hacking robots and moving around, and you hear the mournful keening of drools and find a pack of them sitting together. Are they singing? Let's sneak up on them. MV Hank is saying, how far in this game would you say that you are? It's got a great sale going on. Well, this is, in terms of like number of hours, I would say that we're probably past the halfway point. I do not know how many more, like, side missions there are, but we have done a significant part, I'd say, of the main plot at this point, and I'd say we have to be in the last 3/4, or like the last quarter of side missions, in that we must have done like 75% of them. I do feel like we're reaching what the game will probably start to consider maximum level, and in terms of time played, I can actually check that for you real quick just to give you a sense, because how long to beat is a great resource to see how long is a game usually going to run. Do bear in mind that we're streaming this, so the time is going to be much longer than it would be if you played solo. But let's take a very quick look to see what the play time is on the collection so far before this episode. It is almost exactly 60 hours. So add 2.5 to 60 hours, we're 62.5 hours. So I would say pretty darn far. The sale on this game right now, to answer the question, because I know that you know, but I don't know what it's on for. It is holy shit. Guys, this game is on sale for $13. That's like a snack. That's less than to go to a movie. It's 67% off. This game is a lock at $13. That's crazy. That's a great sale. You guys should absolutely grab that. MV Hank is asking, is that with all the DLC? Is there... Oh, wait. MV Hank, look at the reviews on the DLC. I'm actually playing this without the reviews, without the DLC, because the reviews on the DLC is awful. People really dislike the DLC packs. I don't fully understand why, but I would say that if you check out the reviews, one of them is mixed and one of them is mostly negative. I mean, you have to do some stuff to get mostly negative on Steam, and it seems from what I remember to be entirely owing to like the quality of the DLC packs. So I actually do not intend to do the DLC packs for this game. I would consider just getting, as MV Hank says, you know, for $6 more you can get them. You can just turn them off. That is very true. Now, drools sometimes do have human attendance as well. So, yeah, let's get Azaric. I really love it when we can get Azaric up in the air, but there's going to be a problem with that. The drools are too close. Okay, what we'll do is we'll just set Azaric up right here. Let's set Blobby Blah up here. If they start to spot him, we're just going to take the shot. Marshal Quan will have you grab some cover back here. Now, it never works out to have Lucia out there. Never, ever. And... yeah, let's have Mia go make some noise on Lost Soul, who, by the way, has 3,200 hit points. Okay, double strike on Lost Soul and barely dented him. Lost Soul has 26 points of armor, so this might take a minute. Sorry, just taking a quick look. But yeah, MV Hank, for, like, with or without the DLC, if you find anything that you've seen at any point in this stream interesting, it's a slam dunk for $13. That's a crazy sale. And then Mia was saying, Jesus Christ, either to or about Azaric. I'm just looking. And then does a shout out to Azaric. Kirlun is saying Angel never, no, Angel never gets into talking about stuff. And then Debauchery is saying, yeah, part of me when I'm doing like upgrades and like crafting is like, maybe I should do this off stream. But again, people like to see all of it, and I like showing people what the game is about. So I do go back and forth on that. But Debauchery is saying, I got this before the summer sale when the digital deluxe edition was cheaper than the base game. Oh, interesting. And then Carolina is saying, Azaric is innocent. Okay, so let's think for a second. So I would very much like to heal Mia with Drienne. However, Mia has a surprise round and Drienne does not. So, yeah, let's just have Mia go to town on this dude. Oh, and you know what? This would be a great opportunity to do a machine turret. Look how many dudes there are. Let's try this. Let's toss a machine turret here, right in the center of the battlefield. I don't know how good it is, but we're going to give it a shot. Mia does have a very high mechanic skill, so that might help. And then let's have Mia do a bleeding strike on this guy. Okay, bleeding, and we knocked some of his armor off as well. And we're going to have Mia actually defend, because I think Mia's got some damage coming in her way. Okay, Azric actually opened combat with a shot, but he does get another one. Precision strike. Okay. No, I don't want to do risky shot. I don't think I want to do risky shot. Risky shot has negative 40% chance to hit. Still has a pretty good chance to hit. Fuck it, let's give it a shot. Okay. Risky shot pays off. Who knew? As we were saying, that's because I missed out for the first time on a Sunday stream. I was bad. Wait. I'm missing part of the conversation. What did I miss? Where did Azric say that he missed the Sunday stream? Oh, was it the watch party? Is that what it is? Because I do know that Azric had real world stuff. Precision strike. Yes. Okay, let's take a shot at Drool with precision strike. And I like the odds on that one. Inflicts bleeding. Then again, we can also let's do bleeding and also reduces combat speed. Cool. And yeah. Okay, that does it for Marshal Quan. I feel like Marshal Quan is more likely than anybody else to take a hit from this guy, so I'm actually going to have him defend. And now, Kodiak has not yet been repaired. I think that we probably do need to do that. But if we just... Wait, can I just shoot from here? Oh, yeah. Alright, well, that solved that problem. And... yeah, let's move up a little bit. Okay, light machine turret sucks. Missed most of its shots. Oh, this is a lot of drools, though. And down goes Marshal Quan. Okay, we might need to get that... We might need to craft another one of those dealies for Marshal Quan, because I think that more than doubling his hit points would be a good call. Azric said that he had to go out of town on Sunday and miss Mia's stream for the first time ever. Or Sunday stream for the first time ever. Okay. Can I get Mia and Drienne together at any point? Not really. Yeah, Mia might have to do some self-care here. Okay, let's have Drienne do Shredder Shot. Yeah, yep, because Drienne can light up 4 guys with this. And then, do we want to do a Demoralize? That feels like a pretty good call. Yeah. And I think Drienne also then gets another attack? Yes. Okay. Let's use... You know, we're never going to have a better time to do this, I don't think. Oh, that was a lucky strike. That's awesome. Okay, more of that, please, Drienne. And that's the end of Drienne's turn. Let's do a defend for what it's worth with a single point. Okay, blah, blah, blah. You are surrounded, which really works in your favor, because here's what we're going to do with this. So we can hit 3 dudes over here, or, yeah, 3 dudes over here is the winner. Okay, free attack. Let's see if we can get as many of these guys. Okay, we actually have very low hit percentages. Can these guys, like, pipe it down just a little bit? It's the constant snarls. You know what we might do with blah blah blah? Just more fire over here. Yeah. Let's hose these guys down too. Everybody gets to be on fire. Let's do a defend. Okay, Lucia is here, which is not a great position for her. But it is a good position to do her trick shot. Oh, wait, we don't even need to do trick shot. Yeah, let's do a precision strike on... Yeah, I bet we could actually kill this guy. Let's shoot him square in the head. Okay. Now, if we can land a trick shot, we'll actually get a third attack. Oh, none of these are very good percentages, though. Ooh. No, then. I think we're actually going to move her away. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to help, but we'll try to get her back and out of danger. Okay. Let's do a supersonic blast. Because it looks like we can just vaporize all three of these dudes. Yep. Wait, Ronan's saying, did he just get one hit? Was it the turret? Because the turret got like one hit out of like 9 shots. It missed all of its original shots, and then a second go. Yeah, praise the Kodiak. No kidding. Let me just see here. Ronan was saying to Drienne, good work, and Drienne say, yes, thank you. I worked really hard to make that happen. Okay, this is as much as we can do with Kodiak. I'm actually somewhat surprised, to my own surprise, going to do a defend. I don't know how we get better, like, evasion, but we'll do that. And it is now down to Mia and Azaric. I feel like... Okay, so Azaric can do a regular shot, but also mark an enemy? Yeah, Azaric can mark and do a precision strike all in the same round, so we're going to do that. Who has the most hit points? 595, 596, 663. Boy, but these guys are all in a cluster. Okay, let's aim at the guy with the highest hit points. So we're going to mark this dude. And now we're going to have him do his precision strike on this guy. And try to aim for the head. Got him! Thank you, Azaric. Okay, Mia needs some hit points, so we're going to have Mia use a med hypo. Now, she doesn't get any healing over time like she does from a Drienne heal, but she's in a really good position now. So, yeah, Mia, go to Sword Town. Oh, that's great. Yeah, Mia, go stun this guy, too. Baboosh! Dude, this turret sucks! No! There goes Azaric. Drienne heals are the best heals. Yeah, I love like the Drienne archetype of like providing buffs to everybody in the area and being able to do like these mega heals. And like I've pointed out on many occasions, Drienne doesn't do a lot of individual damage, but they can just mess up groups of enemies. Okay, I feel like Mia's turn is pretty well locked in here. Okay, I feel like Mia's turn is pretty well locked in here. There we go. And one more of those if you could. Okay. And we cannot get close enough to do anything else. So let's get close enough that next turn we can do something cool. Yeah. Followed by a prepare. I think all the enemies will be dead, but it's nice to try. Okay, speaking of Drienne, let's do some of this. Oh, wait. Drienne got like some awesome like revive abilities. Let's try that with Azric. Do the thing. Yeah, so Drienne buffs everybody, and I think Azric got the buff. Calmed nerves. You're in a heightened state of calm, but with only 3 action points. So I don't think I'm not sure that that'll like. How long does that last? For 3 turns. Okay. Well, does everybody get a double plus buff if... No, we can't get over there. All right. So... Well, let's try it. No, not enough AP. Okay. Just a regular shot for Drienne then. One more. Man, $13 for this game. That's ridiculous. Oh, whoops. So, Bottom Blood doesn't do too well if they're too close. And Lucia has a great opportunity to recharge her attack for whatever our next combat is. So let's try this. Perfect. And now we'll just do a regular shot. Maybe Lucia can finish it off for us.
Oh, thank God these combats are killing me.
Oh, blah, blah, blah. You love the combat. You're not fooling anybody. Oh, hello to Fox McCloud, who's saying hello to Mia and Azric. Yeah, Azric. That's the trouble with Azric. That's usually why I want to like get him up in a high place. Azric is the single greatest DPS on the field, but if any enemy gets close to Azric, he goes down super easily because he takes 1/3 more damage than anybody else. He deals more damage and he takes more damage. Okay, so Marshal Quan is now wounded. Yeah, I think, guys, rather than going directly to Aspen, we should go back to HQ. We should repair the Kodiak, which is not in the greatest of conditions, and we should get everybody healed up from their injuries, because now I think we've got a few injuries going on. Marshal Quan, what's Azric's injury? Oh, wait, why didn't Azric have an injury? Is that Drienne's power? That if Drienne gets them up, they don't get injured? Wait a second. That's even more awesome than I ever thought. Has that been a whole thing? Dealing more damage and taking more damage. I never take those upgrades in games. Yeah, but Caroluna, in this game, it works like for Mia's character, it would be horrible, right? Because Mia's always taking damage, but in most combats, the enemy never gets close enough to Azric to even see where he is. Guys, I'm going to have Drienne spend a lot more time getting people up in combat, because if you can avoid injuries, that's crazy. Like, that's really, really, really good. So, yeah, I know we're close, but let's just head back to Colorado Springs. We're going to go up and around. I feel like at this point, everybody's a little tired, a little weary. We might have some new, like, side quests. Hold on, I'm going to drive around the deer. The Kodiak is currently on fire, and not the kind that is usually just shooting out of its exhaust vents. Do we want to stop here? I don't know if they're going to have any mods specifically. A man in a suit warms his hands by a fire. As you park, he leaps up and opens a small trailer hitched to his car. An open neon sign flickers to life. Oh, but we are disliked by the 100 families. He gives you a megawatt smile, but it dies when he recognizes you, and it becomes a sneer of contempt.
Oh, the Rangers. As a scion of the 100 families, you can't expect me to sell to you after what you've done. For you, Zero Priceley's Motor Mall is closed.
And with that, he closes the trailer, kills the neon sign, and drives off. That is, like, the one condition under which... Okay, I don't... Alright. Apparently, the Kodiak has decided to go into silent mode. That is the one condition where it's like, oh, I'm allied with the 100 families. At that point, I might actually use the rob option.
It's the Rangers again. Always good to see you guys. Got some more prime civil forfeiture in the back if you want to look.
Let's see the stuff.
Let me open the back.
Yeah, as Ronan said, Azric got torn up like a wet napkin almost as fast as Marshall Kwan. Yeah, that's a good point. We need to, like, address the Marshall Kwan situation, because we can't have him die. 70 hit points is not enough. We can't have him going down all the time like that. Okay, so these guys sell a bunch of medical supplies and mods, which is actually specifically what I wanted. Including this, like this is only $93, and it's an easy gateway to that better mod if we wanted it. So I'm actually going to buy this. Sensory Shroud, less concerned about. Personnel Drive seems like a pretty good, and it's only $47 because we can get a good upgrade for that. Sneak attack damage, not really a fan of, so we're going to skip that. Broach Rifled Barrel. So... the increase to max damage at the expense of min damage, this is the sort of thing that I feel like Cara Luna was referencing. The increase to min damage actually really hurts more than I thought it would, so I'm not going to do that. The extra full choke, that would be pretty good for Drienne. $126 is where I start getting a little bit more stingy with handing out the money. Okay. That critical damage could be pretty good to a couple people. I'm going to buy this magnifying scope, mostly because I know that I can mod it up into something better. And, yeah, you know what? I've got enough cash. Let's buy this Spec Ops laser sight. Is there... We damn near ran out of spikes, so if they sell spikes, I might buy some, because I've got more money than I've got scrap. Yeah. Let's buy... I have 14, I think that says. So, let's just, you know what, let's buy 100. Let's buy 100. It's fine. And I think for most other types of ammo, I'm pretty good. I'll tell you what, let's buy, like, 16 of those. Yeah, we'll get up to 60, because Drienne does fire their shotgun a lot. And here's the question. Do we want to, like, just buy some medic packs? I have 19. I'm going to buy 6 of these. Because I feel like dropping $100 on those. I'd rather have those than to, like... I want to save my scrap for the cool stuff that we can craft. I do have plenty of antidotes again. I've only got 1 nitro spike. I don't know that I've ever had to use it. But we're getting into some main story content now. Boy, $140, huh? No, I'm gonna pass on that. And then energy cells. Yeah, let's buy some energy cells. Energy cells I cannot craft, so we're gonna... What, I have 67? So I'm gonna buy 33. And that is... that. Okay. Do I want to sell junk? So here's my concern about junk. I think that some of this stuff might be useful for like better crafting stuff. So let's sell some stuff that I know that I actually don't. We definitely can't use as crafting later on. Let's sell all those. We're gonna sell the crusty nose rings. I don't think this damaged sensor is worth anything to us. Drool flesh, like again, this could be a crafting material. I don't think that it is. All right, let's just sell it. The drool rag definitely is. Fingerbone necklace, nah, we don't need that. But like goat tail, Hot Wheels car, leather strap, some of these things are like surprising, like they come up in surprising ways. And here's that book that I thought was going to be a crafting item, and it's not. So I guess it just sell it? I guess. Moldy sock, yeah, all 6 of those, we can be rid of those. Steel teeth. Boy, does that feel like something that should be like a crafting material. We'll sell those. We've got 4 of them. They weren't in the list. And a cigarette butt. Who's going to pay me $3 for the cigarette butt? What do you want in there? The fiberglass? What are you doing with that? Carolina will not sell his junk. He's rather attached to his junk. Asric is saying, so I have to ask, will you have Wildermyth Mondays returning anytime soon? They did, so Asric, they did just do a patch for it, where they did add some 4 new events, but they did also say that they have a lot more stuff that is planned. So again, I'd like to have that, I'd like to give that some space to get some more patches into it. So it is like there is going to be a hiatus for it. There will be a return though, because they do have some very cool like other campaigns that we haven't seen. It's all like the early level stuff that I feel like we've seen a bunch of times, and I want to give that a chance to recharge. All right, we have done enough of that, I am sure. Leave. Yep, Drian was able to find some antiques for us. Wait. Yeah, this way. At some point the engine sound broke, but I assume it will come back the next time that we either load the game or get ourselves onto the world map. Debauchery saying, how is Wildermyth? I was checking that out. I really like it. So Wildermyth, who was it? It was, I think it was you, Debauchery. Somebody in the last episode said, what is the best game that you've played this year? And I think, I could be wrong, but I think Wildermyth might technically have started last year. What had happened is that there was both a Steam, like a previous Steam sale, and also Mia had, through Humble Bundle, acquired a copy of Wildermyth, and she wasn't sure if she would like it. So I said, hey, why don't we do a quick audition stream, and that way you can see the game, and you'll know if you want to hold on to it. Wildermyth is awesome. Like, the way that it does emergent gameplay is not quite like emergent storytelling, rather, is not quite like anything that I've seen before. It was a fantastic time. We played 3 full campaigns, and one of the things that made it particularly memorable is that we modeled all of the characters off of people in chat. So there was an Asric character, a Mia character, a Blobbly character, Drienne character. And as we went on, we got like a Jody K character, Lovely Shadow King character, a King Purpose character. So it was like everybody that we know in the community. And like, I was working up towards like we would have had like a Fox McCloud character. And like all of these things are still like in the cards to have happen at some point. One of the things that happens, though, is that when you play a lot of Wildermyth in a very dedicated period of time, because of the way that it does sort of procedural story generation, you do start to recognize some of the same beats, and it starts to show sort of the seams, the cracks in the storytelling. We were dozens of hours into it before that happened, and the like pre-designed story content that you get to is still really good. But what I wanted to do was like give it a chance to, so that we can like revisit it later on after they've had a chance to patch in some additional content that they're doing on a fairly regular rate rather, and then revisit it again later on. Let me just see. So Caroluna was saying, from what I understand, they added one new story. So Caroluna, I believe that they added one new campaign, and then I believe it was 3 additional like story vignettes that can happen. If I read the patch notes correctly, I could be wrong, but that was my understanding from reading it. That it has like a full like multi-act campaign, and then also some additional story stuff that can happen sort of procedurally generated. Debauchery was saying, do you have any med darts? I use them so I don't have to run my healer up to the front lines to heal people. So here's the thing, I do, except I tend to have suture kits equipped because if somebody is bleeding out, I want to have quick access to that. Now, that said, bleeding is not so common that it wouldn't be better offset, I think, by Drian's awesome healing abilities with a med dart. So I think that I might swap that out for that instead. Caroluna is saying something very, very kind. Caroluna is saying that Wildermyth played by yourself is, yeah, okay. Wildermyth played and streamed by Angel is pure awesomeness. I really appreciate that. And then Debauchery is asking, have you tried Community Night with Tribes of Midgard? Let me answer that. I think that I have not, but before we do anything else, let me, first of all, let's just F5 it real quick. Let me just see if we have Tribes of Midgard. I usually avoid dead air like the plague, but Tribes, no, I don't think that we do. So I'll tell you what, Debauchery, I'm going to go grab that and throw it into the cart, and we'll take a look at it a little bit later. Tribes of Midgard, which is also on a very, very deep sale, it looks like. Let's view a page on that. I want to make sure it's not early access. It is not. All right. I'm going to throw that into the cart right now because that is also on a very good sale. And I will check that out a little bit later. But no, it turns out we don't own it, so I'm very interested to see it. Okay. I wanted to see, is there, and maybe we'll look to buy, is there better radiation armor? Okay, we definitely don't have that. Weapon. We're not switching away from railgun. I love the railgun. We did get, actually it turns out, 2 mortars. We have a caltrop launcher and a goat cannon. Launches caltrops that blanket a target area, damaging and slowing anyone walking over them. So I would assume that that would also hurt Mia. It does 5 to 10% damage, and on success would apply slowed. That seems really cool. And then we've got Goat Launcher. Unleashes some serious headbutting on your enemies. 80 to 120 damage. And on success, applies stunned. Well, I think we're going to go with the Goat Cannon. And then we'll try maybe the Caltrop Launcher. Let's try the Caltrop Launcher. No, I really want to try the Goat Cannon. Okay, we're going to do that. Okay, we've got the alloy vehicle plating. We've got the AI module. And we got the turbocharger. So what I wanted to see is... Yeah, so we have level 2 radiation resistance, and we encountered a part of the map that, like, cooked right through that. So I just want to see if we have access to level 3 radiation resistance.
If there's something you need, you come to me. Well, sure.
Oh, hey, we got an increased discount. It was 10% before, now it's 12%. And also, Azric had said, oh, so that's how audition streams came about. Audition streams have always at least theoretically been a thing, but none ever more successful than Wildermyth. Because Wildermyth was such a shot out of the dark. It was just so good right away. Okay, let's take a look if we want medium vehicle plating. I want to see how that compares to what we have. Because for the first time ever, what's it called? A Kodiak is getting into combat where it's taking damage. And it's never previously been a thing. And there's the Defender chassis, which we skipped right past because it's only level 1 radiation resistance. Yeah, it's an expensive upgrade, but let me check medium vehicle plating because I don't remember what we have equipped. Oh, balls. It just says alloy. So that's plus 250 and plus 60. 250 and 60. And it's also like a combat speed
If there's
degradation.
something you need, well, sure.
180, but plus 24 armor. Yeah, I'd rather have the higher armor. I'm okay with it being slower. The railgun has not let us down so far. And last but not least, let me just look at appearance. Although I have to say, I like our goat head that we have on there. Yeah, what else have we gotten? Scorpitron ornament, guitar ornament. Well, let's take a look at this. Yeah, no, he's so small. Dragon ornament? Nah. Goat ornament. Santa hat ornament. No, I like the Dorsey helmet. Oh, wait, I thought that was for the goat that we killed. Yeah, no, then I actually want the goat ornament, and I'll tell you why. Remember the giant demon goat? That was one of the hardest fights that we've had so far, and we still beat it on the first try. So we're going to grab that. And no, I think the Knight Rider horn is just fine. Okay. Fox McCloud is asking, have I seen Cult of the Lamb? No, nor have I seen the movie Lamb, but I did watch a detailed description, like a review of Lamb that was a fairly thorough spoiler, and I don't think that it would have been my kind of movie. But no, I've not seen Cult of Lamb at all. More Than Amia was saying that Azaric is epic, and I very much agree. And Carolyn is saying, I mean, I haven't played it much, but it was very different playing it myself than watching Angel play it. There was a crucial element missing. Is that of Wildermyth or of Tribes of Midgard? And hello to Force! Voting is happening all over the country today. See if it's happening in your state. Force, I did check in our area, and yes, I would say that for a while, I've known people who have believed, like, they'll get out and vote for the big national elections, but a lot of their more local elections, they just let ride. And it is beyond time to stop doing that. Local elections are more important than they've ever been, and they've always been very important.
I'll do what I can.
But Force, thank you for the reminder. So Fox McCloud is saying that Cult of Lamb is a game. No, I've not even heard of it.
Have a seat.
Is that also on Steam? Because I'll go take a look at that as well. And Carolyn is saying that, yes, it was Wildermyth that he was speaking of.
If it ain't cut, don't stitch it.
I just want to check in with Vicky.
About the morning, Rangers.
Okay. We may have exhausted all of Vicky's dialogue, but I will continue to check in with her from time to time.
Welcome back, Rangers. What can I do for you? Happy to. Take a look.
Okay, 12% discount. Any new armors that I care about? Nothing above level 10, so the answer is no. Any new weapons that I care about? Well, okay, we do have Martial's Law, a level 18 semi-automatic pistol. Let's see how it compares to Lucia's weapon. It is... Well, it's less damage, but that's because we've modded hers. Yeah, I'm going to say that it's probably not worth it, because Autovolver is pretty damn good. Yeah, and I'd rather have the 10% chance to apply damaged armor than the 15% chance to apply crippled. We've already shopped for ammo and stuff. So, Machine Turret sucks. Like, it was actually really bad. Is there a better version of that that requires a higher level of mechanics? Ice Spike emits cryogenic pulses that turn nearby enemies into ice blocks. It's up to you whether you turn them into ice cubes. Well, I've never seen this before. And this requires mechanics, which means that it's good for Mia. Deploys an ice spike that inflicts frozen and slowed on enemies in a radius around it, and it lasts for 3 turns. Huh. I don't know that I am that impressed enough to get it, but it does seem pretty cool to, like, do the frozen. I feel like it's going to be one of those things that I never wind up using. I'll tell you what. Let's buy like 3. We got a pretty good discount on 3 for $150. And before I forget, let's actually equip that for Mia. Yeah, we'll put that in place of Machine Turret. Machine Turret was very disappointing. Oh, and I want to see if he had any mods. I don't really feel like the mods are what this guy's about.
Take a look.
Oh, no, he's got some. Nothing super exciting. $82 for this. I do like all those resistances. Force saying to me and Mia, no spoilers, but I'm currently playing through Dragon Age 2. I'm wondering if Mia would want a mostly spoiler-free lore guide before she jumps into Inquisition. It's one of those things where I can see both sides of wanting to go in blind or not blind, but there are so many politics and whatnot, I don't think there's any one right answer. So my thought on it, Force, would be... I would feel like the most efficient way to do something like that would be if something comes up that feels confusing or like to talk a little bit about it when it's relevant, and specifically if Mia asks, because I feel like putting together like a guide in advance could be overwhelming. Like there's just, like you said, there's so much. You and me, we've played the first Dragon Age game, we've played the second Dragon Age game. I've read 2 novels, if not 3. I'm honestly trying to remember. So like I've just absorbed a lot of that information, and I don't know how critical a lot of it is to go into Inquisition. I feel like Inquisition is overall a pretty good jumping on point. So I would say it might be interesting, like a good thought experiment, to think about what might be valuable, what you think might be valuable when it comes up, but otherwise like reserve it for when it comes up. That would be my thought on it. Oh, hold on, Lucia leveled up. I think I want to get... I'm thinking I want to get... Yeah, let's get this, because then she gets the bonus skill points as well. Okay, is there a perk that we think that we want Lucia to get? Well, we can finally do level 10 this. I don't know. Counteroffensive doesn't seem all that valuable. We've never once ever run out of combat so that Lucy could make use of this ability. Shotgun attacks, clear cover, shredder shot. Yeah, those are all shotgun related. So one quick choice would be crit resistance, but I'm thinking that Lucia, like especially with all of her skill points at this point, we're never going to put points into barter or survival for her. I just don't treasure those things. I'm thinking that she might do weird science for us. I don't know. What are the perks for weird science? Yeah, that's the boost for energy weapons. Then we got microwave research, energy damage is increased. This almost seems more like an Azaric thing, though, because he can fire energy weapons, and Lucia doesn't really do that very often. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Lucia going. This is the same problem that I had last level up, which is Lucia... There's nothing that really seems like it fits Lucia. We've got so much stuff, like toaster repair, honestly, would be the next thing that we'd want to get. And then it would be like, do I want to like go around and try to find all the toasters that we didn't fix before? I don't know. Picking up toaster repair late in the game, it feels like you're not ever going to get it high enough to fix the toasters that you found. So the only thing you can really do with it is go back to old toasters. Look up a guide on all the old toasters that you found. I think I'm going to, like, think about this some more. I don't know. I'm not really, I'm not feeling any of these options for her. I mean, if anything, going with automatic weapons to, like, switch out her secondary weapon for, like, a submachine gun, that would be interesting. Are there any good perks for automatic weapons? And even then, I'm not, like, really excited about this. Yeah, I kind of like her being a pistol character. Yeah. We're gonna bank those for now. Debauchery saying that the automatic weapons perks are good. Force is saying microwave research is when I look at my microwave with a magnifying glass. So I'm just scrolling back a little bit. As we were saying hello to Force. Debauchery saying Dragon Age 2 was my first Dragon Age games, and I loved the game. Just upset that I got locked out of platinum trophying it because of the placement of items in the game. And Mia was deferring to my judgment. Oh, son of a... Hold on a second. Debauchery is saying, I think overall it's one predetermined end path and just how you get there, and I'm also going off a 12-year-old playthrough and bad memory. Is that of... I'm not sure if that's in reference to Dragon Age 2 or not. Force says Inquisition was my first introduction to the series. I don't disagree with the time and place model, but I would also have personally loved to have a brief overview on race relations, religions, and magical politics. Drianna is saying the question is the game a well-made game in its self-containment, or does it only show well for players of other games? I don't know. I felt like my memory of Dragon Age Inquisition was, it was sort of like a... It is not correct to say that it's a reboot, soft or otherwise, but the scope of the game is so much grander, and a lot of the gameplay mechanics were changed around. So it's a little bit like the jump from Mass Effect to Mass Effect 2, where it's like they suddenly developed a much broader vision of what this universe could be, and then applied that in a like really big and very, very impressive game. And I say that as a big fan of the first Dragon Age.
Rangers, good to see you.
Moment passed.
Anytime, Rangers. Give me a while and I'll see if
Okay.
I can remember it. I'll be here.
I like to check in with him every once in a while. Now, by comparison, here's like an alternate vision. The Witcher 3 is in some ways like The Witcher 3 is such a metric step. It's such a giant step, bigger and better than the two previous games, that it is very difficult for me to recommend to somebody that you have to play the whole franchise. The Witcher 1 is... It's so poorly translated, and it's so confusing, and like the game mechanics are so arcane. And then The Witcher 2 is much, much better, but it still feels almost like it's a very dry trial run for what they wanted to do for The Witcher 3. And then The Witcher 3 it's so much better than what came before. But with The Witcher 3, it is also very much the third part of a trilogy, and builds upon the books, like the original books, in a way where I feel like you can jump into Dragon Age Inquisition and maybe get like a couple quick tips on like, okay, here's a mage, here's a Templar, here's blood magic, and you're gonna get up to speed really quickly. With The Witcher 3, it really is helpful that if somebody's there, like I went through this with my friend HW, where like a character would come on screen and I would like pause it for a second and say, okay, this is that character. Geralt does know this character. It's cool. You can trust what this character has to say. Because absent that, like, there's so much deception in The Witcher that it can be hard to know when you can, like, trust somebody or not. So it is very helpful. And then you've got the whole political bent of it. The Witcher 3, I do feel like really does benefit from... I would recommend to people, you play The Witcher 3, you get, like, 5 or 6 hours into it, and then you watch like a detailed recap on what happened in the first 2 games, so that you have some foundation for what it is that you're looking at, followed by like, okay, now I sort of like get a lot more of what even is happening in this world.
Good luck out there.
Oh, and Debauch was saying that comment was for Dragon Age 2. The earlier one. I don't think there's anything else we need here. We stopped by to get everybody fixed up. We've done that successfully. Let's go for a ride, Morningstar.
Time to take some chances and expand man's horizons. I wonder if there will be conflict. There's no more exhilarating feeling than being shot at with no result.
Let's head to the world map. Drienne played Inquisition multiplayer, which I'm not sure I knew was a thing. That's the full extent of their Dragon Age experience. Debauchery's asking, how is it? Hold on. Oh, wait, classic song plays. Drienne's... Okay. I'm not sure how much I care about the fact that the car engine sounds still aren't working. Let's head up towards Aspen. Dren is saying, yeah, co-op, it's interesting. It has a lot of the grinding the same levels. It's really for people who enjoy playing with character builds. Dren really enjoyed it because they were playing with their brothers. Dren, I honestly didn't know that it had a multiplayer component. I want to go up here, past Santa's workshop. Forrest is asking for car noises. I don't think anybody really wants me to go. Vroom, 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 vroom. Hey, here's a fun little story. Were you guys aware? So in Italy, they started deploying like these electric scooters, and the electric scooters were so quiet that they actually had to artificially add engine sounds so that they wouldn't be a threat on the road, because they're tooling around at like 20-30 miles an hour or knots or whatever it is that you use to measure speed in countries that are not the very short-sighted one that I live in. And what they did in order to... Hold on. What they did in order to add, instead of just making like a little speaker that goes vroom, 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 like these little scooters were being used for like pizza deliveries, like they would in the United States. So they actually added like engine sounds that did the Italian equivalent of like yum, 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 yum. And I remember this being a segment on the Rachel Maddow show, and I'm like, why can't we have that here? I want electric scooters that go yum, 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 yum when you're driving them around. I want that. Killen is saying that they do that on electric cars too, but do they make yummy sounds? Because that's the best part. An overhanging rock surrounded by dense brush so provides some shelter from the weather and prying eyes. Search the area. Animals have been here recently. They could still be around. Well, hold on. The last time that we used food, Drienne got like hallucinogenic poisoning. But we can't do anything else, so we're going to see if they did. A few vegetables, a little roadkill. You're too hungry to turn your nose up at it, and it all goes into the pot. Okay, well, did anybody get poisoned from that? We're going to take it if they did. But nope, everybody's okay this time. Yum. Oh! It's making sounds now. I was gonna go yum, 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 yum.
Rock your channels. Does any read? Over. You can get back up. Situation critical. Shit!
Okay, well, wasn't a mission log, so I don't really know what I can do about that. I don't know why the engine sounds just came back on. This old ski resort used to be the favored getaway of the 100 Families elite. That was before the psychotic Victory Buchanan and his crew of drugged out breathers showed up. Debauchery says, that's me when I eat good food. Oh, everybody was saying that they did want the engine sounds. 100 out of 10.
This is Corporal Riley Woodson, Team November, out of Arizona, broadcasting on all Desert Ranger channels. Does anyone read me?
Are you related to General Wade Woodson, a famous character in the world in which we live? And we all know a lot about Wade Woodson.
Yes, he's my brother. So, you are with the Desert Rangers?
Well, I mean, but seriously, do we think that they made up the name? I guess this could be like one of Victory Buchanan's like friends, but...
Okay, listen up. I don't have much time here. My guard's in the can. Vic Buchanan, the Patriarch's crazy-ass son, is holding me and my team captive. He's making me listen to radio frequencies for trouble. Doesn't know I've been watching Ranger frequencies too. You need to come get us. But be careful.
Oh, careful isn't exactly our strong suit, though. How did you survive the attack at the lake?
We got lucky, I guess. The attack broke up the ice, forced us onto the shore. We couldn't help, couldn't retreat. Only thing we could do was drive back towards Aspen. Hope they had a working radio. Guess that part worked out at least.
What, like, are you injured is, like, relevant for, like, evacuing everybody, but more urgently, what kind of threats are we looking at up there?
It's bad up here. Worse than you can imagine. Vic and his people are insane. Remember that. Understand that. They butchered people or burned them alive and laughed about it.
What kind of psychopath would laugh when, like, people explode into blood? It sounds like a real sicko to me.
And I'm not exaggerating when I call his people insane. Breathers, he calls them. Constantly breathing crazy gases from their tanks. They're crazy and dangerous. Nearly everyone up here will kill you on sight. So take it slow and keep an eye out for supplies you can use.
Yeah, I'm sure he can definitely just walk outside. Help's on the way.
Good to hear that. We begin by on hope for a long time. My guard's coming back. See you soon, Rangers. Woodson out.
Oops.
On your guard. Some strange folks ahead.
Okay, and we are going to lay down a real save here at the entrance to Aspen. And that is a great place to call it. I love saving the game where we know exactly what we're going to be up to next, and it seems like it's going to be a fairly significant assault. Now, that said, when we went to Denver, it wasn't just a fight. There were all sorts of NPCs to talk to and missions to do in the area, and divided loyalties and stuff, so... like, this could be a really, like a major act of the game, for all I know. That said, it does make it sound like these people are just completely unhinged and breathing in these gases that make them irrational, but we will find out. Force was saying... So, Drienne, thank you very much for the clip of the yummy sounds, the engine car sounds. And... Centrifugal Force was saying, the year's 2035... Girl Thoughts by Auspicious Angel has been at #1 for the last 73 weeks. It cannot be stopped. You all realize that Girl Thoughts is a Mia song. Like, Mia is always making up these little songs and these little ditties that she does. Like, I remember when we were watching... Shit, what was it? Like, Mia has this saying that she'll do, but she'll, like, sing it. Well, she'll just, like, randomly go, people aren't characters, they're complicated, and their choices don't always make sense. And she'll just, like, drop that into the middle of a conversation. Like, you guys, it's the reason Mia Musicality exists, because she's always doing stuff like that, and then you can't... like you can't get it out of your head. And so that's how these songs go on to have an extra life. But it's always Mia. She is the one. Force says, I swear to you all, I'll be 93 years old and Mia just frustratingly giving up and walking away from that little boy will be seared in my brain. Oh, I love where that sentence went so much. If anyone has not watched Mia's Indigo Prophecy playthrough, it was a trip. It was a trip that we all went on, and we can never come back from it, nor would we want to. Okay. What a great note to go out on. Today was the last day of work before my vacation. Tomorrow's more vacation time. Will we play this? On my way out. Sorry, that was more excited than it probably deserved to be. Force, I have completed the Land of the Lions. I mean, there's going to be other stuff that needs to be done, but the main story quest, I did it all. I united all of the islands, all of the nations in Mbesa under a single ruler, and it went great. And I will absolutely confess, there were a couple of points where I just I don't even know what this means. And I went and I looked it up just to make sure that I wouldn't do something. Because you guys, Land of the Lions, I've tried it and failed it on multiple attempts before. And I was so close that I didn't want to know how to get the maximum best possible thing with all the achievements. I just wanted to know how to not destroy my chances and lose all of the progress. So I always fess up when I look stuff up, and that was an example where I absolutely hold on. If I choose the wrong thing here, do I lose 30 hours of side quests? And no. So I actually did it, and I got the achievement to get everybody together, and everything's awesome. So big thumbs up for that. Just a quick update. Samalander is also on vacation starting tomorrow too. That's awesome, Samalander. Hopefully we'll see some extra streams from you as well. Fox McCloud beat Project Wingman on Expert. I've never played Project Wingman, but it wouldn't surprise me if that was a huge achievement. Drienne is stating that it's a Mia-inspired song. You wrote the rest of it. She only sang the first couple lines, but you did the rest. But it is... It is Mia spontaneously coming up with words and lyrics and a little tune based entirely on a video game character who's just sitting on the edge of her bed, and Mia's frustration that she cannot, as she puts it, cover her up. I also think all the time about Mia's line immediately preceding that, where is the clothing? Okay, we cannot continue to spend all of our lives reminiscing about previous Mia streams. There's so many yet to come. Speaking of which, tomorrow will be episode 3 of Mia's Life is Strange playthrough. Hopefully we will all see you there for that. In the interim, we'll hopefully have some more Caroluna playthroughs. He has been streaming Sakuna of rice and sauce, but it's called Sakuna, Sakuna. So if you're curious for more of it, definitely check that out on Steam. I've added it to our Steam bundle. I'm also going to check out The Cult of Lamb and Tribes of Midgard. Tribes of Midgard I've heard of to the point where I thought that we legitimately might already own it. It turns out that we do not, so we'll look into that. And hopefully that means that we'll get some bonus streams from Samalander as well. But Samalander will certainly be streaming on Friday, when he will be borderline finishing up the side content, the expansion content in Horizon Zero Dawn. Don't ask me why that suddenly came. Rice and Ruin. There we go. Mia saying you will never win this fight to Drienne, and Drienne says I will never stop trying. Drienne is a tireless crusader for the truth, which is a good thing to be crusading for. As we go out, I will underscore what Forrest said earlier. We play games to have a few minutes respite from the real things that are happening in the world. However, the real world is still there. If there is an election happening in your area, I urge you to get out and vote. And I feel like we are increasingly in a period in time when we know with great, spectacular clarity which side we should be voting for. But we're not going to jump into that. We will instead find somebody fun to raid. And until next time, you guys, thank you so much. And I hope you have a great night.